Alright, am I muted? If I'm muted, I cry. I'm not muted, thank God. Okay, welcome to the stream. We're gonna play the new update. I've not been on this game for a couple weeks, I think. Because I don't yeah, I was on last night getting these things, but gameplay-wise, not a shot in hell. New character, His Highness. I don't know if she's good, but I am saving for Cypher. I don't know how to say this. This is entertainment. Like, I think this proves how long I have not been on. Yeah, like this proves how long I have not been on. Yeah. But today, what the fuck? But today, what? Okay, I hate that stupid thing when it goes down. Okay, anyway, let's do this. Let's do this. We got a new story to go through. Another 8-hour stream or some shit. Pain. Would be induced. Ignore my teams. If you make fun of my teams, I kill you. Not really.
Following the advice of the Chrysos heirs, I embarked on the trial of time, only to learn that I had been dead since the moment I stepped onto Amphorius. To reclaim the future that had been stolen from me, we pushed onward in pursuit of the Death Titan, Thanatos.
New VA? New VA? Okay, okay.
Meanwhile, Anaxa, one of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany, broke free from the surveillance of the Golden Threads and actively sought refuge from the Council of Elders. After winning the Council's trust, he ascended Dawncloud with Circes, the Reason Titan, who resided within him, and sought an audience with Kephaly, the World-Bearing Titan.
Ignore me. Get him Mountain Dew.
To obtain information about the entrance
Nice
to the
face.
Netherrealm, Castorus had no choice but to support the Council of Elders in proposing a pause in the flame chase journey. With the aid of the demigod Cypher, she set out for the ancient city of the dead dragon, Styxia. Castorus successfully recreated the dead dragon Pollux via alchemy and used its power to return to the Netherrealm, where she faced Thanatos, the Death Titan. She returned both the Titan's core flame and the stolen future, restoring the cycle of life and death in Amphorius. Anaxa's soul met Castorus in the Netherrealm, where he proved his hypothesis regarding creation. At the Citizens' Assembly, he cast a pivotal vote and used the charge of blasphemy to thwart the Council of Elders' schemes for power, allowing the flame chase journey to continue.
May we salute him in his final hour.
After returning Circe's core flame, Anaxa's physical body completely disappeared. With this, the flame chase journey neared its conclusion, and all eyes turned skyward.
Oh shit! Okay, yeah, let's go. We're heading to Big Flo. Don't speak.
A wild wind carries with it the scent of rust.
Oh, his mouth doesn't move. Oh. Grizzlies! Very tight. Ooh. Collect my thoughts. Yes, I would love to collect my thoughts. Thanatos is okay. Thanatos and Circe's core flames have been returned. Yay. Please, please, I don't want to write Dong Hong's fucking voice lines again. He has the most hardest lines for me. Sometime after that. The 12 constellations hover above, overlooking the vortex of Janus. No. Yeah, I failed school. And they embody the 12 Amphorian deities: fate, foundation, creation, and calamity of the sort. I should go back to school. Now 10 among the fallen, their core flames return to original. God damn it! Above you, constellations shimmer their brilliance. Fuck! Echoing the faint slumber of each titan. and you have experienced 4 accessions and 4 pardons. Oh, the one that hurt me the most was probably Strive. I love it, Mighty. Oh, we gotta do all of them? Okay. The Lance of Fury once became the Mad King, plunging the world into seedless strife until your Valor brought it to the end. And his demigod's successor, the Undying Mightymost, choose to bear the title of Kramus alone, returning home to be crowned as the last line of defense for the Holy City. Mighty, may your battles know no defeat. Yay. Time. Back then, the incarnation of time entrusted Mem to you at the Temple of Three Fates. Back then, the lively girl with red hair fulfilled her mission and bid the first farewell. Time not of fairness, yet it never stops, and now this power resides in your hands. See you tomorrow, Trian. Reason. Not long ago, the head of the Grove Sages helped you repel the menace that is the Black Tide. And still not long past, that unruly scholar staged one grand performance, granted you a glimpse of this world at cost of truth of his life. Oh, the incarnation of the reason, at the edge of his existence, have you found your answer? The prophecy once made the hand of shadows chooses two, granted one the fate of death. Yet their bond wove a hauntingly beautiful tale that stretched across time. At the end of the incarnation of death, who journeyed from the nether realm to the living world, choose to remain in that sea of flowers, retrieving your fuck. At the end of the west wind, we shall meet again. Castaways? Yeah. I'm terrible. What a long journey. Time again. Farewells have numbed you. You can't help but wonder how many more goodbyes will the journey of trailblazing entail. You question whenever you'll be able to express each goodbye with a heartfelt emotion. Your thoughts sink into the ocean. You recall how Amphorians cherish epics, using their stories to soothe their sorrows. Perhaps you should embrace this way to dispel that word and to regain your strength. And let's begin. Countless words of adventure surge through your mind. You only need to grasp just one to anchor your creation. Phone. Don't be influenced by the noise outside. Just focus on the key word in your mind. Okay. It is indeed difficult, but you should still cling tightly to your inspiration. I need food. Hold on. Wait, weaving heartfelt and Eglin's verses, and yet 3, 2, 1, phone. Yep, you gave up. Alright, this is an impossible task. Just glance at one phone. It won't disrupt your thoughts, or so you tell yourself. And a cipher. Great mystery. Last time in Styxia, 0 time for treasure hunting. Absolute disaster. Now the river of soul is mostly retreated. I'm back, baby. In the water. A big shiny chest. I can't use the miracle orb, and I can't wade through. Your power of time is needed now. 70-30 split. Question mark, proof that details, schemer's tales. Get in here, we'll talk. Yeah. You must admit, even during this atrocious and struggling low point, there are still those who live joyfully. Cypher's endless surge and desire for wealth seems more turbulent than the waters of... Yeah, that word. Forget the past for now. It only brings sorrow, but sadness has no place in this moment. What you need is the drive to move forward. You decide to head to Styxia, where the rivers of soul is no longer blocked, to meet up with that cat girl. Hopefully those glittering, clinking trinks of will as always lift your spirit. Yeah, they won't. I guarantee you that.
Oh, Styxia's
thank
moonlight
you.
is so beautiful. And the River of Souls is so quiet. It's like everything that happened was just a dream. I wonder if Cass is doing okay on the other side. If I write a letter and put it in a drift bottle, will she be able to read it? No, this shouldn't be so depressing. Now's not the time to feel down. We gotta pull ourselves together. By the way, it was Miss Cipher who asked us to come here. But where has she gone? Huh? I don't know. This aura feels so familiar.
Jinwoo?
Let's go check it out together. Be very careful. I have a bad feeling about this.
It's a trap.
Hey, what's that on the ground?
No,
Should we pick it up?
don't do that. No.
Careful.
No.
It's a piece of black cloth.
And we're fucked. We are fucked.
Now, where have I seen this before?
Somewhere.
What? How could they be here?
What? Mimi!
Look out!
Oh fuck. Yo, let's talk. Yo, let's talk. Yo,
What? I'm sad. This isn't the time for jokes.
oh, but it's funny.
Let's try our best to deal with them for now, and we'll slip into the past with time's power as soon as we can.
Oh no, we're fucked. We're dead. Boy has that voice on. I lied.
Is full of fish, big and delicious.
Eh?
What?
That basically my reaction.
The flame chase journey stops. Meow.
Meow?
Cypher, dumbass. They made a badass character. That was horrifying.
Sorry, I couldn't pass on the chance to give you two a good scare. Don't run! I'm the real Cipher. The real one. Come on,
I am
don't be
trolling this
upset.
fucker for the whole
I'm just
fucking
giving you a kind
stream.
reminder that Emphorius isn't safe at all.
I
the
fucking
whole
know.
place is full of dangers,
Yep.
including that swordmaster. Make sure you stay on your toes, no matter where you are.
So you're playing geek? Wait, hold on. Alright, well, guess I'm doing that.
Hey, I'm just making it up to you. You'd do the same in my shoes.
So, was that a Flame Reaver disguise? Or a magic trick? It looked so real. Is that the power of the trickery demigod?
Disguise? No. It's not as simple as that. Let me think about how to explain this.
Illusion, you dumbass.
For example, what did you think when you realized that piece of cloth came from the Flame Reaver's cloak?
I was fucked.
We thought that maybe the Flame Reaver was around here somewhere?
That's right. And then you heard some footsteps. What did you think when that happened?
I was still fucked.
Well, we thought it must be the Flame Reaver coming this way.
She's just saying it in a PG way. I wish this game was rated R.
Yep, exactly. I just used some hints and, mental suggestions to help you believe in a lie.
So illusions.
Lies are what Zagreus is best at. If everyone believes in a lie, then it becomes reality.
An illusion.
A power to make lies into reality? That's got all my hair standing up.
You think I might be lying? No need.
Fucking cat lion ass bitch.
The seamstress trusts you for a reason. Someone as honest as you couldn't trick me even if you wanted to. So, there's no harm in telling you.
Oh, I'm tricking your ass now.
Besides, we still need to team up to go treasure hunting, right? Let's wrap up here. It's time to get going. Oh.
Okay.
Was that your teleslate?
Yo, what now? Oh, Faithlin. Fine, Zero, did you rest well? I came during the lucid hour, and you seem asleep, so I didn't wake you up. But in current circumstances, I cannot stay ideal. Feeling it's time to continue our training. Let's go. Okay. Do I get to pick? I'm picking the cat.
Aren't you a popular one? But I got two first, so help me with the treasures, and then I'll send you two to the grove. Live handsomely. You mean spend all this money? That's so not why I hunt for treasures.
The fuck's the reason?
Don't forget, I'm a demigod too. And there's a line reserved for me in that stupid prophecy as well.
Great, she's dying next patch.
You shall walk with greed and die over petty.
There's someone dying in this fucking patch. I have not seen any leaks or spoilers. So, like, eh. If I had to guess, it'd probably be Mighty. Somehow he dies.
But I don't believe
or another of the
As long as
redhead.
I keep collecting treasures, then I
don't
need
think
to care
Adelaide would
about
die
petty
or face
change.
them.
And as long
Or
as I
pink
don't
hair.
hurt other people when I get what I want,
None of them. They
I
won't
won't
die.
be walking with greed. Right. Isn't that simple?
Like, there's no way either Faith them or Glad die. They're too important to the story. I'll be amazed if they die.
So, as long as
Especially
I keep
Faithful.
going down this path, all those predestined prophecies and fates will never catch up to me.
And I hope you get karma now.
That was a long speech. I'm getting thirsty at this rate. The treasures of Styxia aren't gonna float up on their own. Come on, Grey
Yeah, they will.
Mystery.
You have magic.
Show me what the authority of time can do.
No. A few days later, at the crash site of the Abyssal Fate, Lagus.
So, this is the car of the Astral Express you've spoken of. My repository of memories has been
Oh, dang Hung, you
enriched
piece
with
of shit.
another fascinating piece of information. Thank you for leading me here, Lord Donham.
And shit. I'm surprised a council editor like yourself will be willing to journey so far to expect to express.
Documents hold wisdom and knowledge in high esteem. If the citizens knew of your origins, I'm sure more would be intrigued by the Trailblaze. Sadly, discussions about the world beyond the sky remain taboo. It's been quite some time since you first arrived in Akama. Presumably, you've been looking for a way to leave ever since.
Yeah. I've been actively gathering clues and testing different things. Sadly, there's more to I found out, the more powerless I feel.
Don't be too
Yeah,
hard
fuck
on
that.
yourself,
Shut
my
that
lord.
fuck up.
This puzzle has stumped Emphorius' scholars for centuries. It isn't something you can solve overnight. Even someone as gifted as yourself.
I'll figure a way. You just go straight up. In the Grove, I discovered extensive research on the Sky Titan. It appears that many scholars from Emphorius believe the tattoo against the world beyond the sky stems from a curse by a glow.
Exactly.
Not
of
Aquila.
the 12
Fuck!
titans of Emphorius, Aquila is known for being the most capricious.
What does that mean?
The weather itself reflects their mood. Tranquil sunshine, mournful rain. Aquila's breath is a brisk wind, and their cries resound as thunder in a storm.
Additionally, Aquila, is one of two titans whose core flames have yet to be turned.
The sky above affects every citizen. It's clear that Lady Aglaya's decision to confront Aquila at the end of the flame chase journey was a carefully considered strategy.
If returning Aquila, fuck this word with all the bullshit. Coreflame can break through the sky's curse. Won't we have to exhaust ourselves searching for a way back? We can simply focus on aiding the Coreflame. Christ those heirs. Fuck!
Anti-Catherians have no home to return to, so I understand your concern for your old friends and homeland.
Thank God you have voice lines, because that first word, I was not even going to attempt it.
I used anti-Catherian technology, or scanning, as you might call it, to assess this car. Assuming my judgment is correct, I might be able to conduct a thorough overhaul of its power systems.
I have so much trust issues. If you do something bullshit, you know what? This game has so much betrayal sometimes. I just, like, either is a good betrayal or a bad betrayal. I don't trust shit. Really, but... Oh, words I can say.
Of course, that's only if you, my lord,
Wasn't hurt to hear last patch?
to interact with it.
No. By all means, please proceed. But be careful. The express thrusters are extremely delicate.
You honor me with your trust.
I don't.
I will be very careful.
I doubt it. Lygus carefully scans the damaged propulsion system, then medic... Fuck, I just give up. Don't talk. This is unbelievable. You seem to understand its structure perfectly. Have you repaired something like this before?
Not exactly. But we anti-Catherians are inherently sensitive to machinery. Carefully endowed
Or he's standing in his chest.
with
He got boots or something?
unique advantage for analyzing and learning.
I mean, he'd be a cool playable character if you think about it. He looks cool. But the last part never gonna happen.
If you give me some time, I might be able to fully restore this damaged car to its former glory. Then you and your esteemed companion could set off on your return journey sooner.
No, I want to stay here. But isn't the real issue with Aquila?
Hypothetically, Lord Donham, if I could open up a path...
Okay,
of
you
Emphorius
seem
that
like you're like
circumvents
Cersei's, but...
Aquila's divine
Or
punishment.
something... You could. Are you alcohol?
Would you consider ceasing your support for the Flame Chase journey?
What? I don't understand. Does the Council of Elders possesses some secret means of counteracting divine punishment?
It's best if you don't delve too deeply into that question, my lord. All you need to know is I can make it happen.
Are you alcohol? You have to be something. Maybe this is not a decision by the Council of...
The crucial point is, if you and your companion are unwilling to halt your support for the Chrysos heirs, it could offend certain interests.
I am loyal to the demigods, and they will have my full support. I will fight you, Danghung. I will fight you. Forgive me, Lord Agus, but I must be frank. When visiting Dawncloud, I reviewed the records of many council elders. Among them, only your background was nearly blank. I like to accept your goodwill, but given such a mysterious background and motives, anyone cautious would have doubt.
Your prudence impresses me, just as expected.
What? He seems suspicious. What? Are these people? It's a trap. I told you! It's a trap!
Please don't misunderstand, Lord Donhong. As the Theoros, I have no allegiance to their plans, nor am I obliged to
What the fuck are these guys?
obstruct them. I am neutral.
Who are these
Out
guys?
of respect for you, I hope to offer a peaceful solution to ensure the safety of you and your companion.
I have the power of an Eon. Fuck off. Down, go Super Saiyan. 1 against 4 then. Just to confirm, if things turn ugly later, will you help?
I will not. As I said, I remain neutral. Are you asking this because you plan to refuse my offer and continue supporting the Chrysos heirs?
Damn, they got some cool ass shirts. You weren't wrong. You weren't wrong about one thing, Lord Lygus. Indeed, we must try to return to our companions. But our companions now also include the flame chasing Chrysos heirs. The nameless can and will not ignore the fate of our companions. Again.
So I see. This is what you call trailblazing.
When I asked if you helped, I meant the ones who are need help. Oh, he about to fuck some shit up. Meanwhile, in the Grove of Infinity, yeah. What? Okay, who you sparring with? What?
You have such overwhelming powers. Why?
Man, I had a joke for it. I don't know why.
Answer me. Why do you stand in her way? Why do you want to take the core flames?
You know, it would be awkward if that pink-haired girl is the Flame Reaver. That one looks like fuck, what was her name from Hawkeye Impact 3rd? Alice or some shit. If that is how, that would be another. I would be pissed.
Oh no! He can't hold on anymore!
This is a dream.
Drag him back here, friend! Are you okay?
We don't get to go on the fucking treasure hunting? Oh, hell no, fucking game.
I'm okay. I can handle that kind of hit now. But a few months ago, that would have knocked me out. Thanks for worrying, buddy.
Oh, me and you are gonna be best friends.
Thanks for the help.
To face Aquila and other potential threats, I must sharpen myself with the most aggressive methods.
The way you said that does not make me think you have a smile on your face.
Even so, it's impressive you thought of this training method. Battling the phantoms of the past in the River of Time? It's just like the hyperbolic time symptom that the
I was
bards
about to say
describe.
hyperbolic time chamber.
It's working pretty well, wouldn't you say?
No.
But combat isn't just about strength and skill. You also need the right weapon. Compared to that guy's weapon, mine feels like I'm swinging a lump of iron. I can't tell you how many swords I've gone through since the training began. Don't worry, I've already arranged that. Of course I need him.
You do not seem happy.
I asked him to make a suitable divine weapon for me. It's a little embarrassing to say this, but in order to help me, he deliberately turned down all other business.
Loyalty.
Oh, Cartonis is part of this flame chase journey after all. Full of energy.
Thinking about how he's been recently, maybe you're right.
But, Finon, I've been somewhat concerned about you.
You have been mentally dysfunctioned.
Lately, you seem more and more fixated on that swordmaster in black.
That was not a good comparison for what I said.
That's quite the sudden shift in topic.
I've been holding this question in for a long time. You're getting stronger, but seeds of unrest are also growing in me.
He's Goku.
Don't worry. I'm not wielding my sword for revenge. She's been through Nikidor's trial and understands. Those who can't walk out of the shadows of their past are ultimately weak.
Oh, great. I'm fucked. I'm weak. I'm sorry.
Times have changed. The responsibility I bear is both precious and fragile. I wield my sword for the future of Amphorius. I will not let hatred cloud my judgment again and neglect my duties.
You should not be happy. You should not have a smile. You should have fix the fucking face expressions. Fix up. I'll be here by your side.
You're right, partner. As of now, I'm not able to handle that swordmaster on my own.
I don't think anyone is.
I still need the help of my friends.
The power of friendship always prevails. My cat just opened my door. What the fuck?
Every time I say something, things get so serious. I don't want to be the person who keeps bringing the mood down.
Oh, so when you say something that makes... Yeah, no.
I'm out of energy for training today. How about we go to the library of Philia to lighten the mood?
I'm out of energy. Oh, wait, you already said it. Okay, never mind. A library? Okay.
Sure, that's what I've been looking forward to.
Really?
We deserve to enjoy ourselves after all the hard work.
Is that liberty or library? I don't fucking know. I don't remember words.
Today, I'm definitely going to...
All I know is I finished school. What were you reading before?
A girl's little secret. Don't pry.
I will fucking know now. No, I gotta know.
That's
What
the
you
charm
reading?
of this place. You can find whatever you're into here.
Anything? And
The three of us might not be into scholarly books, but we could still spend an entire day at the library of Philia.
okay, I'm not dumb. I love to read. Let me find books. You got Game of Thrones? How the? I'm not walking.
Here we are. Where was that slate last time? Was it here? Or maybe over here? I'm off to have some fun. It's free time now, so you should relax too.
Were they red last time? Over the past few months, you come here more than once, fishing out the small pieces of essence from the ocean of knowledge that best suits your taste. You're quite relieved that Dang Hung isn't around. No one will be there to judge your reading taste. That scroll at the hand shows a line of small text. Non-standard reading material. Please return to its original place after bar and do not let any Grove professor discover it. 10 exam parts marks. It seems like the scholars of Grove, amidst their profound academic discussions, haven't forgot their little hobbies. So which reading material will you pursue? The forbidden love, the tree, and the butterfly. My professor can't possibly be a shy. One punch. Do I actually want to read this whole thing? It might be actually fun. No. I'll read some of it. Brushing off the dust that has settled on him, he adjusts his... No. Wait, is he a boy? Wait. Yo, wait, what? Oh. Okay. Cocky little shit. This article leaves you feeling empowered, as if you were the author. One punch god incarnated. The Sky Titan and Koya. Yeah, that's nothing. My professor, I'm gonna read all of them. Wow, that was boring. Yeah. After finishing this mind-shaking piece, only 1 minute remains in your mind. The Express. Wrote and found. Wait, what? For a young Stellaron host, this type of literature remains far too ahead of its time. Forbidden love, the tree and the butterfly. She wandered through the sea of flowers, searching for a glimpse of those fluttering butterfly wings, but without success. See, I heard that every flower has its own yet no. Wait, what? Yo, why is he blanked out? Something suspicious. That's it? Nothing else? Son of a bitch! No, wait, hold on, wait. No, I'm reading it again. No, let me read that again. What you mean the worst part? No, hold on here. Okay. From nearby came the sound of running footsteps, familiar yet somehow strange. Cersei wanted to give a chase immediately, but the words echoing in her ears tripped her steps. She was indeed somewhat distracted, allowing the girl's image to surface and fade in her mind repeatedly. When her resolve crystallized, the third curtain fallout had slipped by. Person fiction of the giant tree approached the gilded cried her beloved name, then stopped as she had frozen. The traces left by the butterfly winged girl who dwelled here were all but erased. Damn. Interesting.
I wonder what Finan and Mem were reading.
This has to be a new VA. Oh, I'm gonna guess Mem. Mem is reading Pokemon. Bison is reading Digimon.
Let's take a closer look.
Ah, okay. Yeah, great. I was spying on their asses. Dun, 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 dun. Who do I want to read? No, I want to see what Python's reading. It's funny as hell. That guy. To be honest, he's probably just reading about Wait, why can't I sprint? He is probably reading something about war or something peaceful. What's your rating?
I thought I felt a draft just now. Peeking isn't... You could have just asked. There's nothing embarrassing about it.
I would have been direct.
Here, look, I'm reading this. Antiques Appraisal. How to make a fortune.
I was dead wrong.
You didn't know. After all this time we've known each other. That pains me.
What?
I've spent a lot of time pondering how Aglaya became such an effective leader. Beyond the intangible qualities like personality and ethics, a major reason is her family wealth. That's the perk of growing up in a big city, isn't it? For those of us in the sticks, luck doesn't come as easily. It's 30% grind, 70% fate. Oops, talk too much. As a leader, you need both integrity and... I mean, integrity and skill.
How about all 4 or 3? I want to know what's your rating, ma'am. Let me know. Oh, she has to be something stupid. What you looking at?
Month of cultivation, curtain fall hour, a time to feast on greens, a poor time for fishing. Oh, then again, are there even any spots left to fish in Emporius these days? You scared me! Bursting into someone's world like that can really catch them off guard. Well, no more jokes. There's nothing here. I'll go look elsewhere.
Something's odd about men. What are they flipping through?
Oh, these cards are so detailed and fine. Ruler, weaver, traveler. But the interpretation for each card is so long. Do I have to memorize them all? What a coincidence! We meet again. Guess we're fated to be together, huh? But you must be busy, so I won't bother you for now. Hope your day, every day, is joyful.
So suspicious. Not like their usual self.
You sure are persistent. All right. I'm totally helpless against your charm.
What are you guys chatting about? Is this... the Emporius Divination Compendium?
Why are you here too?
Sorry, seeing you two chasing each other around, I suddenly found my book not that appealing anymore.
Loki, back at.
Never thought men would be into divination. But it's not exactly a niche hobby, so why all the secrecy?
I don't even know what it is.
I wanted to set up a surprise. Master it in secret and give you all a shock. But getting caught halfway through, it's only natural I'd feel shy. A girl's heart is more delicate than Aquila's ever-changing moods.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
Sorry. Surprise, huh? Someone else used to tell me the same. She was really good at stargazing and divination, especially with cards. Yeah, just like the ones you're looking at.
Aglaya?
And you must be pretty familiar with all sorts of divination techniques with a friend like that.
No, I know nothing about it. I've never really believed in using cards or bones to predict the future.
What the fuck are you doing, Loki?
If the good omens foretold by divination were true, my hometown, Hydes Elysiae, wouldn't have disappeared.
Oh.
Don't forget, we've got Lady Trina. Every other form of divination is just smoke and mirrors or cleverly rehearsed tricks compared to her flawless prophecies.
Time out.
To me, divination could be a power that guides our spirits. A shadow in front of us, clouding our view of the future. That's why people turn to divination. It's just to find a small reason to give them courage to face the unknown.
That's not for me.
Divination is only meaningful when there are both good and bad outcomes. Even bad omens serve as guidance. They can help keep us alert, right?
Strange. That person I knew used to say similar things. Looking back, whenever she interpreted a card for me, I couldn't help but feel uneasy. Even though I never believed in the outcomes.
Is Mema human?
Maybe it was her tone. Cyrene. She could paint a complete fantasy so vividly, it utterly captivated me as a child.
Interesting.
Right. I still carry a card she once used. Do you want to see it?
Is it a Pokemon?
Oh, wow! It's so exquisite! I'd love to have a card like that.
Why the fuck does it look like him?
Oh, now that you mention it, yes. It would be even better if it were made of, say, crystal.
No, it would not.
Speaking of which, partner, there's something I haven't shared with you all. Remember our first trip to the Temple of the Three Fates?
No.
The riddle that Orin exposed to us?
Nope. Wait.
Who's there?
Cypher. Oh, it's this guy.
You are...
These folks are up to no good.
Who the
Black
fuck are...
clothing. Masks decorated with golden blood. Are they cleaners?
Wow. That was the absolutely worst name you could possibly come up with.
To directly call us by our name, it seems you, Lord Finan, have studied the forgotten history of Amphorius quite thoroughly.
Who are they?
Your friend seems quite interested in us. Perhaps you could explain, Lord Finan. It would be the polite thing.
Okay, you
We
killer.
can't let our esteemed
No,
guests
fuck
pass
you, you
over.
get another
The
voice line.
Chrysos War to combat the Chrysos heirs. Several cities formed an underground assassin squad called the Cleaners.
Wow.
Their task was to erase anyone with golden blood from existence. Assassination, poisoning, political persecution. They would do anything to achieve their objective.
Now, this historical perspective seems biased, glossing over the Chrysos heirs' abuse of divine powers and their blatant initiation of war in order to defame our predecessors. Could you disclose the name of the author behind this popular legend, Lord Finan? I'd hate for the innocent children of Akamar to be tainted.
You should have stayed buried in the dust of history. The Citizens' Assembly has once again legitimized the mission of the Chrysos heirs. But as for you, not one citizen would cast their vote for you. Executioners lurking in the shadows.
What does it matter?
You get no voice lines?
People have become too
No voice lines?
Complete nonsense. Did you really travel all the way to the Grove just to have an argument?
Nope.
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 You've probably figured
Nope. Just a handful of you here. Who do you think you're fighting?
Keep your cool, partner. They've come out of the shadows, which suggests they have something.
I have thought a fucking giant ass robot god. I don't give a fuck.
All right. Let's hear it. What are you hiding? But watch your language and don't say anything you might regret.
Okay.
My shoulders might be sore and my sword a tad dull, but it's still enough to slice off your tongues.
Damn, you got violent. Damn, he got ready to die for a second. Hold her on, right? Hold up, then around.
How's it going, Cinny? This place fits, doesn't it? It's a bit small, but the lighting is perfect.
Thank you, Lady Treeby. With this, the Twilight Courtyard can be reborn in Akama. Do you like it here too, little Ika?
This is the most terrible thing I've ever seen.
It's so bright here. Maybe you should rename it? How about
No.
Luminous Courtyard?
No.
Lady Treeby makes a good point.
Oh, come on. Oh, thank you.
Twilight Courtyard carries the long history of the descendants of the sky, and
Yeah.
I'd like it to continue.
Yes, and one of the zones of the Twilight Courtyard can be called Twilight Zone.
Right. How does the legend go again?
Nothing?
Even Lady Treeby forgets things.
Wait, she's 5. Technically, she's 300 years old or something. But physically and mentally, mentally, she's.
Lessons in a while now, so
Never mind.
we're a bit rusty. Just give us some time and we'll remember.
No, I won't.
Ah, now we remember.
Oh,
Kremlos
now you
in the
do.
Firmament, Volume 3, Section 5.
What?
With Celiosi, the Day Thunder Knight, striking down the Eye of Twilight, the divine war between Nikador and Aquila, which spanned centuries, came to an end.
Where?
Thereafter, the Skyfolk gradually declined. Numerous sky fortresses were abandoned, and their descendants began to establish themselves on the land. Finally, those descended from Celiosi the Day Thunder Knight were welcomed by the scholars under Circes and established the Twilight Courtyard in the Grove.
Heh.
The historical records seem slightly at odds with our memories. But the details from that time have become somewhat hazy to us.
Oh, I forgot. For Lady Treeby, history is more than just words on a page. It's something you've personally lived through.
I need it.
Little Ika loves listening to the stories from the legends. I'm sure you're also imagining one day you'll be as awe-inspiring as the winged beasts by Celiosi's side. That day will come. I believe it. Just keep growing.
Into a very pretty pink Yodagon. Who are you?
Lord Crediros?
Why are you here?
Miss Hyacinth. And Lady Treeby. Good to see you're doing all right. I heard from the citizens you were nearby and came to check.
That fucker is Raiden. That boy is Raiden from Mortal Kombat. Guarantee it. On my life's soul. He sounds like fucking Raiden.
Doing alright. What's going on, Kratos?
I'm just gonna call you Kratos.
There's been another violent incident at the market. A shop was smashed and looted. It's the 3rd time this week.
Them bastards.
How can this be? I always thought that with Lady Aglaya here, Akama would remain peaceful.
Are you fucking No.
That was true in the past.
Okay.
But these days, forgive my bluntness, her senses may not be as sharp as they once were.
Yes, it's called Asian.
Peggy.
In my opinion, malevolent forces have noticed the slack in the golden threads and are now plotting to exploit the opportunity.
Next, we'll get diamond threads.
The Citizens' Assembly just wrapped up. Why is there still unrest?
Literally half the fucking votes were, you know,
The Chrysos heirs won by only one vote, Lady Treeby. From my years of experience, a narrow victory often walks hand in hand with unrest.
Say, he knows. He knows.
Trouble. Miss Hyacinth.
Who talking?
Trouble.
Oh.
Clementine.
What?
Take a breath. What's going on?
There is murder.
Please, something terrible has happened at Marmorial Palace.
Great.
What is it, Doctor? Calm yourself and talk us through.
Literally no one gets to deploy in this game.
Lady Aglaya
is dead.
It's Lady Aglaya who's
What?
in trouble.
Yo, I got. Almost go. Who did it? Who did it? Did she just fall? She fell, did she?
I still remember. This bath that overlooks the entire palace was built by the Council of Elders 900 years ago.
Damn you, old bastard.
Its purpose was to commemorate the first flame chase journey, and to remember the heroes who made great sacrifices for Amphorius.
What happened? Did you just stab?
Rules were set then. No one was allowed to enter, apart from guests invited by the Goldweaver. But, I guess, you're no longer pretending to follow the rules, are you, Lady Kindness?
Oh my god, please kill her. No.
You ageless witch.
No.
Hiding
No.
behind a
No.
divine
No. No. Let me. No.
facade
No.
to
No. No. No.
deceive
No. No. No.
mortals.
No. You get no voice lines. You're annoying.
Kind? There's no need to use such a word to cover up your
Bitch attitude.
incompetence.
Okay, you elegant bitch.
Anaxagoras humiliated all of you before the citizens. If you still had any shred of shame, you'd throw yourselves from Dawn Cloud at the curtainfall hour to salvage the last fragments of your dignity.
Demigod.
Nope.
These days you're not only blind, but also deaf. The cleaners were born for this moment. When all orders...
If you're in such a hurry, give it a try.
Damn, she called you a pussy.
Going toe-to-toe with a demigod? We're not that foolish. The dagger isn't at your throat, but...
Your gravest accusation is that my humanity is fading. And you claim my concern for mortal joys and sorrows is nothing but a facade. If that accusation holds, what makes you think the lives of these civilians will sway me in the slightest?
Okay, what the fuck?
Fine. I'll gladly use a few more words to shatter
Please
that.
kill
Like
this
I said,
fucking
you're not
bastard.
only blind, but deaf too.
You get
You failed
no
to humanity.
fucking
fading. Aglaya, why not use
no
your
no 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 no
precious
no no no
golden
no no. You get no voice lines.
In this moment, I only regret not being more ruthless. Because your evil is beyond cure.
What?
You finally figured it out.
Nope.
I want you to have this knucklebone talisman, Big Sis. I hope it brings you luck every day and keeps you safe from bullies.
Shit.
That girl who can't speak or hear. What if she accidentally lost her eyes too?
You dickhead.
You know better than anyone what it feels like to lose your sight. Imagine if 1,000 years ago you, already blind, had also lost your voice and hearing in your youth.
Why can't I not skip
Would you
your
still have
dumbass
become
voice
me?
lines? They're annoying.
Look at those broken, pleading eyes. How disappointing.
Wow, look at your dumbass voice.
If this plan fails,
no, VA is good.
we still
I just
have
hate this character.
dozens of splendid.
Oh, she's mad.
I thought I could buy some more time.
What?
In these 1,000 years, I've witnessed the fall of 10 titans.
What?
From my naive
Yo.
arrogance at the beginning to slowly learning
my
how
cat's
to guide
fighting on the
others.
bed. Are you?
Now, it's time to let go. I should be grateful. Grateful that I've reached this moment. To let my departure become a path for others to follow.
Damn it! You can come something. What, you gonna die? You gonna die?
Have I done enough? If I embrace that prophecy now, and sink into the warmth of these waters, will the wandering wind stop to mourn me? Cypher?
Who the fuck is Cypher? My cat is about to fight again. You knock anything over from my desk, you're dead. Okay, who's Cypher? I need to know. Do I know? Yo, what?
Seamstress! I've come as promised.
She's 1,000
Look
years
at this box
old!
full of gold and silver treasures. I bet there's stuff here you've never seen. Come on! As we agreed, I want to buy the most valuable clothes you have.
Little thief! You've got some nerve, barging into my shop dressed in those tattered rags. What have you brought? Let me see.
Damn.
Here, take a look. Only the finest goods. See the sapphire? It's even more blue than Fagusa's eyes.
Such exquisite luster. I've only seen an ocean's tier of this quality in my mother's treasury.
Okay, is she being a sarcastic asshole or is she being serious?
Wait. You've seen one before. And here I thought I'd leave you speechless. What a letdown.
It's just an old memory. My family estate all burned to ashes long ago. This workshop is what I built from scratch.
My cats are dumb. Sorry.
Wow. A daughter rebuilding her family business.
Yo, are you a child? Why do you sound like an adult?
Enough with the jokes. At least you did get to enjoy those luxuries.
Mind your manners, kitty.
Damn.
Tell me, Cypher.
What?
Where did you come from? And how did you acquire these treasures?
I won them fair and square in a bet. What? Do you doubt me?
Can I say the other dumbass?
Speak up, seamstress. Give me a straight answer. Do you want these or not?
No.
Strange. You're clearly lying to my face. But my golden thread doesn't tremble at all.
That's because I'm not lying. I've been telling the truth from the start.
Is that so? The scars and the mud stains on your face tell another story.
Okay, I see the scars, but where the fuck's the mud?
Come on. Can we just do business without all this chatter? Don't worry. I didn't leave any evidence, so no one will bother you.
Either she's small or I'm just confused.
How can I trust a word you say when you're so skilled at lying?
Damn.
Dealing with you rich people is such a pain. Always wasting my time. Fine. If you don't want it, there are plenty of others who do.
Hold on. Your treasure? I'll accept it. But these alone aren't enough to purchase the Gold Weaver's finest clothes. That said, I do have something that would suit you perfectly.
Oh. What do you have in mind?
Look. Come a bit closer.
Oh.
Slam her face into.
Shimmering gold. Absolutely
That was me.
stunning.
Hand on the head, slam on the fucking desk.
These golden boots are the Gold Weaver's greatest treasures. Though not as valuable as the most precious gowns,
okay.
They hold a magical power.
That bird was loud in my ear.
Legend has it that Zagreus blessed these boots, allowing anyone who wears them to move swiftly and silently.
And this was Aglaya's biggest mistake.
Put them on, Cyphra. Then don't get caught again. A face as lovely as yours deserves better protection.
You rich folks just love sticking your noses in everything, don't you? Well, I'm taking these now, so don't get any second thoughts.
Well, run.
What's wrong?
Do you have a smaller size? These are way too big for me.
Well, I suppose you'll have to grow into them.
Do you have to interrupt me in the middle of my story?
Damn.
Fake. What's fake?
Those boots definitely don't hold Zagreus' divine power.
Then why is she the...
You're Amphorius' most cunning liar, and even you were fooled by Aglaya.
Watch your mouth, or I'll feed you to the fish in the River of Souls. Weren't you curious how I got tangled up with that seamstress? Well, now you know. Satisfied?
I didn't expect such a simple story.
What? I forgot this fucking balloon.
But, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaya wasn't trying to trick you?
You're defending her.
No. I just think the story's so moving, it'd be a shame to ruin it with a lie. If I could cry, I'd be in tears right now.
I want to upcut this fucking balloon. Blimp ass fucker.
Good thing you've still got a sharp tongue, or you'd have been stuck guarding someone's front door ages ago. Enough chit-chat. Let's take a look at this place. The city of Styxia. Look how beautiful she is. Let me take a good sniff of this air.
Don't do it. Damn it. Damn, that was actually kind of good.
This air, it's filled with the scent of treasure everywhere. Wonderful. Just wonderful. Thanks to Castorus and Grey Mystery, the ancient city's barrier was finally dispelled. Now that I think about it, helping them was well worth it.
Cat.
Time for treasure hunting, Barto! Lead the way, and whatever we find, we'll split 80-20.
Oh my god, please.
Well, I have a suggestion. How about 70-30 instead?
Listen closely. Do you hear that? The gnawfish in the River of Souls are growling with hunger.
Damn, she don't play.
80-20 it is. How generous you are, Boss Lady Cypher.
Anyway, what's with all this water? It's damp, cold, and miserable here. I hate it.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's the cat instinct.
mighty demigod of trickery. Uneasy around
She's a fucking cat. Are you...
You wouldn't understand.
I know
The
it's
people
sarcastic,
of
but I
Dolos
just
are
hate
talented in
that.
many ways. Just, not in swimming.
I've never seen a cat that's been able to swim. Or good at least.
Why don't we have a race? Long distance, sprint, or laps? Take your pick.
What's got you so worked up? Relax. Who would have thought the fearless Lady Cypher was afraid of water?
Cats hate getting wet.
See?
What's so hard to understand about that?
He's playing your ass, you know that, right?
Now, hurry up and figure out a way across. Or I might have to reconsider our split.
Damn.
Don't rush me. Let me take a look around. Got it. Let's use that thing. Come on, follow me, Boss
Okay.
Lady.
The hand, the light, or the bird.
Not a good imitation. I'll play along. Let's see where this goes, Bartolos.
What the fuck? Can I how?
Treasure when I wasn't around, Bosley.
Cause she's skilled. I want to be able to play as her. Let me. What is she? What is she? Is she Nihility? Okay, she is.
Trying to trick me into saying something.
What does it have to do?
Not a chance.
Oh, she runs fast? Running around to defeat us and get racing to go. Hello.
Ooh, interesting.
Zamming and Claston.
Was this device designed by priests of Ornyx? Do you think you can handle it?
Oh my god.
Don't underestimate me, boss. Just find a cozy dry corner and wait for me.
Damn, he is really. She gonna kill you.
Mission accomplished. Now you don't have to worry about your tail.
Oh my god.
getting wet.
Oh my god, please. If you like. Oh,
Not
yes.
bad, but just a warning. If this thing fails while we're halfway through the water...
Don't worry, trust me. For that sweet 20% cut of the loot, I'll make sure you're taken care of.
She's gonna give you 5.
Huh. This feels truly magical. When did you pick up this trick?
He knows something you don't know. I must look for treasure, cause I love my treasure. Okay, lovely. Oh damn, she can do a flip. Hello.
We're here. Can we turn off this spotlight now? It's really blinding.
No, we must be.
No problem. Just use the device over there to shut it off.
It's gonna be a dig. It's gonna disappear. Please. Oh, dang, that was funny.
The scent of gold coins, gems, and fine leather. It's so refreshing. The treasures in this ancient city are all floating back up thanks to Grey Mystery and that pink squirrel.
Damn. At some point we're gonna have to fight.
Yes, right here.
And
What are you waiting for? Start digging.
can't fucking dig.
Watch me.
Wow! That's a huge chest. Move over. I want to open it myself.
You ain't gonna get shit.
Wow. A massive haul.
He going.
Unbelievable.
steal it
It's
in
hard to
3,
imagine the kind of
2,
luxurious life the
1.
people of Styxia once led. As expected for a realm of Fagusa's disciples. This entire chest is filled with ornaments made from ocean's tears. Here, take this. See if it suits you.
Thanks for the gift, boss. Much appreciated. Look at the clarity of this purple crystal. It matches my skin tone perfectly. Oh, safer. You truly have the most refined taste of all thieves and employees. Let me try it on. Where is my treasure?
She playing with your ass.
How long have we known each other? I can't believe you still fall for this. This is...
A vase.
How could I have forgotten about this? I'll believe it's true, and a lie becomes reality. What a convenient ability.
The demigod of trickery's divine gift. Far more practical than any golden thread or teleporter.
What?
All right, enough fooling around. Here's the real thing. Lead the way.
Cipher rules. I've already pinpointed the next trove of treasure. Starting navigation.
Fucking GPS.
Boss lady, we're set to make a fortune this time. Got any plans on how to spend it?
Of course. Spend nothing. Have you forgotten my silly prophecy?
Ah, fuck.
Uh-huh. Isn't that the controller for the head of Zagreus?
What do you want me to do with it?
Indeed it is.
Alright, I'll see what this does.
Once activated, this thing
Yeah, I know how to use it.
Seriously, what was the Titan thinking when they came up with this thing? Hey! If you don't want the trickery to be exposed, you'd better start by keeping your mouth shut. What do you say?
Black lady, you're absolutely right. I'll be careful with my words.
Oh my god, is it dumbass?
Ah! This thing's way too loud when it's on. Let's not stir up more trouble, okay?
Why is this optional?
Ah! This thing's way...
The fuck was the point of this? Oh my god.
Here we go round the river of souls.
Don't.
Spirit thief goes, spirit thief goes.
Ah! What are you even singing? You're totally out of tune. There's a big guy guarding this place. Look at its face. Oh my, how could something be so ugly?
Yeah. So ugly. Ugly enough to make even me, a little imp without a digestive system, feel nauseous.
Oh my god, no.
If that ugly brute messes up my face, even the stoic Talantin might end up shedding a tear.
Indeed, that would be heartbreaking. Clearly running away is the sensible choice.
Pussy! I'm sorry.
So, how about you take the front? I'll attack from the side.
Right. Fleeing fits a rogue nature.
Misfight. He's like, the fuck is that? Meanwhile, my cat on the ground doing a dumbass.
Oh? Existence is unity.
You want to take advantage?
Alright, let's see what she does. What does your moves do? Okay, yeah, cool. Skill. A high chance to decrease one damage. Okay.
I'll take it on.
Okay, what does that do? I don't know what that does.
Will be swept away by the wind.
Found me.
Watch your head.
Oh, so you can go fall up, bro?
Soul, face now accepts your punishment.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Don't fight so I can leave early. Come to me.
I thought she was. No.
You can't run.
Sure, I'll play.
You want to? I'll take it on. Our cute place with enough believers. Lies become reality. Yes.
That was actually one of the coolest animations I've seen yet.
Such an ugly and useless creature, taken down with just a couple of hits. How boring.
Aren't you a demigod?
Hey, Bartolos, are you still alive? Give us a squeak if you are.
Squeak, squeak.
Yeah! Squeak!
Really?
Look at you, all shaken up. Can't handle even this bit of action.
No fucking balloon.
Should be safe here now. Get to work.
Aye, boss lady saver.
I'm not reading that. The fucking brown chest. Hey, oh my, it's a fucking common chest.
It doesn't smell like anything valuable this time. Since we've already dug it up, let's open it and see.
She gonna do it again.
Huh. Is this?
Necklace. Journal of the Stiction. Yeah, that word. No.
Probably not. I've never seen or heard of anyone from Styxia and Akama.
Well...
At least, I'm still left for Dolos. Guess this city wasn't so lucky.
Damn.
Huh. It does seem unfair, doesn't it? Just because they were born in the wrong place, they had to face such... devastation. Meanwhile, those in Akama, simply because they're supported by the world-bearing Titan, continue to survive.
What little shit.
Yeah, the world just isn't fair, is it?
Yeah, in reality.
Speaking of the world-bearing Titan, Cypher, didn't you tell me once you used to be an apprentice at Kefali's priestly court?
Say what now?
Huh. Did I?
Yeah, you definitely told me, and I remember it clearly. Maybe it's been so long your memory's gotten a little fuzzy.
Oh, right. I did tell you. It wasn't a big deal. I just snuck in with a bunch of mumbling priests and watched them do their spooky rituals around some glowing rock. Honestly, I was only interested in the wallets of the old grandpas on the council back then. Don't remember much else. It's been what? Nearly 1,000 years?
Oh, I see. But you in a priest robe? No, that's hard to picture.
Who asked you to picture that? Besides, priest robes from 1,000 years ago were nothing like the ones today.
Right. I didn't think about that. I was just curious if you ever overheard anything interesting from those priests.
How ridiculous. Come on, let's head to the next spot. Where did this roadblock come from? Ugh, this is so annoying. The treasure is right in front of us.
Just swim.
Oh dear, we're stuck here. But I have a plan. Should we call on that big, noisy, cumbersome hand of Xandrith?
Never thought that thing would actually come in handy. All right. Do you want to handle it?
Leave it to me, boss.
He gonna crash on
I
me.
don't need a controller. After all, you know.
He gonna be a dick, is he?
Hand of Zagreus. My darling. Activate. Looks like a charm.
Not bad. However, I still don't see how this ties into trickery.
You gonna explain it?
Let's go to the next room.
Hey, slow down. That question you asked me earlier. I think I just remembered something.
What did I ask?
You know, that question. The one you specifically asked me. Right after we dug up the second chest.
Forgive me, boss lady, but have you been under a lot of stress lately? I didn't ask anything. You must have imagined it.
Oh, is that so? Maybe you're right. I have been a little on edge lately. I need to relax. All right, let's move on to the next treasure trove.
Treasure, let's go!
Twinkle, twinkle in my chest, how this core flame is the best.
Wow, when it comes to singing, I still sound better than you, boss.
Go beyond all time and space on the journey of flame chase.
Such a dickhead. This is the best character they've had in a while. Pure comedy.
This scent feels like something incredible is buried here.
Incredible indeed. If even Boss Lady says so, how could I not be excited?
I don't know.
Do I need to give instructions here? Get digging.
I was instructors. Fuck.
Oh. Isn't this a golden scapegoat? Interesting. Looks like whoever buried this treasure wanted to play a little game with us.
Yeah. The cleaners.
Oh, isn't there a myth about this thing? Those who feared fire became sheep. Those who did not became human.
Sheep, humans, whatever. All I know is unlocking this gets us treasure. Here. This honor's all yours.
Yeah.
Puzzles and tricks are right up my alley. Just leave it to little old me.
Oh. Abomination, I gotta make it do this time. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Wow. Couldn't have been any easier. Flame trigger. What'd I get? Fucking book.
Told you, nothing can stop me.
And your sheep.
Cyber, it's your turn now.
Stop. Stay there. And don't turn around.
He just listened. Oh my.
I told you. Don't move.
My poor old back.
Oh.
Shh, quiet. Don't say anything unnecessary.
It's a beetle.
That seamstress. She's listening.
What? Boss, do you mean?
Stay put and keep quiet. I'll handle her.
What the fuck are they talking about?
Whoa, whoa. Seamstress. Getting sneaky, aren't we? Did you think I wouldn't notice your little spies lurking around me?
Aglaya? Okay.
As time passes, I find myself leaning more and more on blind luck. With only the power of this little nymph, naturally I couldn't slip past your sharp eyes, Cyphera.
Even if you could fully control Bartolos's mind, I would still be able to see through your disguise. Aglaya. You've gone to such lengths to spy on my every move. What exactly are you after? I've told you before, you don't need me to succeed. Why don't you just let this go? I already made an exception and got involved with Castorus and Grey Mystery. Asking for more now. Isn't that pushing your luck a bit too far?
I'm sorry, Cyphera. I've plotted and schemed my whole life. But I never could have predicted our relationship would end up like this. I've spent centuries trying to figure out where I went wrong, replaying every moment over and over. But you've never given me a chance to explain myself, face to face.
Don't talk to me like that. You know I can't take it.
Damn. She gonna die?
1,000 years ago, out of foolishness, I let my silence steal away the most beautiful sound I'd ever known.
My silence.
Hey.
So this time, I must say this to you, even if it's all in vain. I need you, Cyphera.
What the fuck is this?
The Chrysos Heir's mission needs you. The finale I've delayed for far too long. It's finally here. Whatever resentment you still hold against me will fade once I'm gone.
So glad it's dying. Great. Fuck.
Please, come
Fuck.
back to Akama. I'm begging you. Without you, they don't stand a chance.
What?
I'll think about it, seamstress. But stop watching me. Unless you want to lose me for good.
I mean, if she dies, she will.
Don't worry. As much as I'd love to hear your voice again, to see your face, it seems that chance will never come.
And my heart's broken.
Goodbye, Cypher.
Goodbye, Aglaya.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Literally, could have picked anyone else, but you had to pick Gaia. She didn't even last, like, a whole patch. I mean, a whole fucking version. Whatever. Full arc. Or wasn't, you dumbass?
Turns out, everything in that chest was soaked in water from the River of Souls. Nothing valuable left.
And?
Those relics were once priceless.
And?
But time has eroded away all that they once were.
Mm-hmm.
Aww, hearing that from you makes it sound so sad.
I wanna pop your dumbass.
Wait, why am I getting all sentimental? I haven't even processed what just happened. That horrible woman.
And Cypher's gonna snap.
Oh!
Never mind.
If you see her, let her know this. As demigods, we can't avoid our duties forever.
Could it have been back then when...
Do you remember now? Looks like you don't need me to jog your memory. She must have slipped that nymph into your pocket while you were distracted. Don't underestimate that bug. It's every bit as dangerous as the seamstress's golden thread. Let your guard down for even a second, and it might take over. Make you spill secrets you'd never share otherwise.
Whoa, that's like some brainwashing
Okay, so
monster
Gaia was
straight
asking
out of
questions.
outside. Creepy.
And Bart.
Boss, how did you realize something was wrong? I'm curious. What exactly did that nymph make me say?
Your rhymes.
Actually, it gave itself away very early on.
Speaking of the world-bearing titan, Cypher, didn't you tell me once you used to be an apprentice at Kefali's priestly court?
We've been partners in crime for 1,000 years. We've talked about everything there is to talk about. Except for that one experience at Dawncloud. I never told you about that. I absolutely wouldn't have shared that with anyone.
She got experimented on.
But, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaya wasn't trying to trick you?
And as far as I know, the embodiment of trickery despises that golden thread which forces people to speak the truth. You'd never defend Aglaya. Isn't that right, Zagreus?
You have a terrifyingly sharp mind.
After all, I'm the only one in the world who knows you're still alive. To make sure you survive the Titan trial, I had to fool the entire world. If you want to keep that lie from falling apart, you'd better keep playing your part in the days ahead.
Even if it weren't for saving my worthless little life, I'd still walk through fire for Cypher without hesitation.
So he is the god.
You may have been reduced to this form, but you still haven't lost your way with words.
Great.
Speaking of which, Cypher, you're not taking that wicked woman's words to heart, are you? Life's been pretty great lately. Why get into trouble now? Don't you think?
Honestly, I've been thinking. Maybe a trip back now wouldn't be too bad.
You're back again, so...
Cyphera, your face.
I need clothes. Anything. Just throw me something. A piece of cloth will do. Just enough to cover the wounds. I will pay back the amount I owe. I promise.
You're bleeding golden blood.
Yes. What about it? So what if I'm one of those chrysosairs they talk about?
Those infinitely strong heroes, world-renowned swordsmen, exceptionally intelligent scholars.
Cyphera.
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint. Who knew that group of amazing people would include me? Pauper. Thief. Con artist. Maybe I should just make another cut to drain all this yellow stuff out of me and...
Stop it, Cyphera. I'll give you clothes, warm you up, and stay here. Stay in my workshop until you're healed.
Aren't you going to ask me how I got these wounds? Right. What's the use? I'm so good at lying. Even your golden thread can be fooled. If you can't verify the truth, why bother asking at all?
I don't need to ask. Nor do I need to use the golden thread. I know everything you do is for survival, at all costs. Stay here. You won't have to deal with the cold or go hungry again. Stay by my side, and you can start putting yourself back together.
Aren't you worried I'll ruin this place's reputation? Or that I might sneak off with your precious clothes and sell them?
I wouldn't have invited you if I were worried about those things.
You're weird, seamstress. You know, they say a child who often lies remains a liar for life. I've tried not to become a liar, but honestly, it's just too hard. I'm close to giving up. What makes you think I won't disappoint you?
Because I can feel it. Not with the power of a demigod, but with the heart that beats in my chest. You love this place. That's why you keep coming by, but also why you hesitate to stay longer. You worry you'll tarnish the Goldweaver name. After taking over Nestia's divine authority, I became used to letting the golden thread distinguish sincerity from falsehood. However, the mission I need to complete requires me to learn to trust and rely on my heart. Cyphera, you're an honest thing I've given to this world. And also a challenge the world has given to me. Stay here with me. You have a beautiful face that deserves better than to be covered in scars and grime.
You've got a way of talking that's hard to follow. All right, let's make it a deal. You have 1 day to change your mind. Once the action hour passes, there's no turning back.
Awkward. And fuck. I thought it was the fucking Trailblaze. Oh my god. These folks in black are not responding to provoke, nor do they seem to... What?
Pressure. Fear. Planting seeds of anxiety. It seems this is the strategy they've chosen.
An organization that sees it is their mission to... An organization that sees it as their mission to eradicate the crisis air. I read some chilling accounts, stories of the cleaners using alchemy arts to implant fragments of memories into their successors, ensuring both identity and hatred alone.
From what I know, these stories are true. The kindness we know today, strictly speaking, is the 27th kindness. Objectively, the rise of the cleaners was both inevitable and necessary. Yet, their ruthless and twisted methods earned them nothing but disdain and condemnation from history.
And still they endure. Our organization persistent through time, now tirelessly now working tirelessly to interrupt the flame chase. Are they so terrified of the era nova that Crisis heirs strive for?
Even in these crumbling end times, there are always those who find ways to profit from the chaos.
Yeah.
To ask the vested interests to abandon their status, wealth, and ambitions in this world for a distant ideal may be no easier than creating a miracle.
I wonder where Zero is now. If they're targeting me, she's definitely won't escape their notice either. I hope all is well. It's not. Is that Lord Kratos?
There you are, Lord Donghung. We couldn't reach you on the teleslate, so the Holy City Guard almost assumed you two had met some terrible fate.
Oh, they have.
You pests crawling in the shadows, back off. Your plot ends here. You played your hand. Run while you still can. It might be your only chance to survive.
What's this dude on the right looking at?
Stay away from Akama forever. If you set foot there again, the fury of its people will tear you apart. Because Aglaya is dead, and in the eyes of the Holy City citizens, her blood is on your hands.
Motherfucker! Who did? Oh, us. We did this. No voice line.
Looks like
no voice line.
Are you talking about the mastermind behind all of this?
Well, she...
No voice line.
Misinterpreting mercy for weakness shows how arrogant and foolish your master is. They're still alive. With proper care, they'll pull through in a few days. But I must warn you. I haven't fought a human in ages. I can't guarantee I'll always be able to hold back. They're lucky they're still alive. If you feel as lucky as they are, try me.
Finon is seriously upset.
Get out of here. Don't show your face around us again. If your master wants to stop the flame chase journey, she'd better bring an army that makes Kremnos at its peak look like child's play.
I've said it more than once.
No.
You came only to ensure.
No.
While you were unaware, we already accomplished
Nope,
our
nope.
mission, Lord Finan.
Nope.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Anyone who uses innocent lives as bargaining chips has gone too far.
I will.
I guess the opposition within the Council of Elders is still desperately fighting to obstruct the flame chase. If the conspiracy is exposed, they'll be hunted down in the Holy City like rats with nowhere to run, no matter where they hide. Tell us,
Wing, wing. Oh my god, don't call that. Group chat, group chat, group chat. Okay, let's hear it. Global announcement. Due to force, the World Web operation will be temporarily suspended. Please stay in remain calm and your house. Oh god, what's going on? Message failed site. You're currently not in the service data. Please try again later. Whitelist protocol alert. Local golden threat enabled for your emergency internal commission only. Lady Goldweaver deceased. Please return to at once. I know it's hard to believe, but please come back as soon as possible. On my way.
Aglaya, is this?
And 5 minutes is gonna go into a full rage.
Blasted. Those guys. But how could they possibly? Stay calm. This could just be one of her schemes. I won't believe it until I see it for myself.
Finon, what should we do now?
Stay on course. I'll contact Treeby and ask her to keep the citizens calm. We'll hurry back to Akama as fast as possible and assess the situation in the city. If we run into any enemies along the way, I won't be merciful this time.
Oh, shit. They're gonna fuck some shit up. Meanwhile.
Cartonis?
Hello.
Oh, you're forging a sword for Finan, aren't you? I haven't seen you wield the hammer in so long. I couldn't help but be entranced by the sight.
You, Aglaya, In this form, you come to me. It means...
That's right. At this moment, my physical form is already shattered. My journey as a human in this world has come to an end. It's time to fulfill our pact.
Of course. The pact, I haven't forgotten.
I would.
The thing I entrusted to you, do you still have it?
Far too plain this vessel is. Not worthy of you. Do you still insist?
I insist.
What is it?
Over the past 1,000 years, every piece of fabric I've worked with has been tainted by my cold divinity. It's made me hate their colors, texture, and scent. This ornament stands apart. It was a gift from a child. She was pure and kind. I often wished my childhood could have been like hers.
How to say goodbye to everyone? Have you already planned?
I'm afraid there's no such detailed plan at this time. I deeply regret not being able to say farewell to them, one by one. The moment has come. My departure will give them one less thing to worry about. This parting gift should help ease the regret of such a sudden goodbye.
Still trying to figure out how she died. Did she just give up?
Invented for the Titans, Kremnos' soul-forging technology was. Though divinity it retains, filtered out, the remnants of humanity will be. Is that what you want, Aglaya?
You've confirmed this with me repeatedly. Yes, Cartonis. I need you to do this for me. Condense my divinity into this ornament. It might still be useful in the future to help them complete their mission.
Selfless until the end. Envy that child, there's no need to. Already lived a grand life your humanity has.
Your praise puts my heart at ease, Grand Craftsman. Now, please, take me through the last tempering that fate has to offer.
The city is silent, and tension is building with every passing second. The news is probably spread by now. Every household is locked up tight, and all the market stalls have closed down temporarily. I can't imagine how she could have been taken down by a handful of assassins, unless it's all a part of her plan. If this is all part of a larger plan, Treeby must know something. She just couldn't say it in the message. Let's go find her.
Okay. Okay, how far away is this? Okay.
Dunham came back before us.
What? I mean, he was closer, technically? You're back. How's everything? No injuries, I hope?
Don't worry. The cleaners didn't lay a hand on us.
I wonder why.
Lord Krateros, were you in the city when it happened?
No.
Regrettably, no one knows the details of that moment. Eyewitnesses only saw...
It's fine. Just tell me.
Eyewitnesses at the Memorial Palace saw Aglaya fall from the Chrysos airbath.
Oh, gods.
She showed no signs of life by the time the Holy City guards approached to check. They were too afraid to jump to conclusions. After all, she was a demigod who lived for over 1,000 years, the leader of the Chrysos heirs. Most citizens of the city believed that death couldn't touch her. She was pierced through the heart by a uniquely crafted dagger. I saw it for myself. It's one of the weapons carried by the cleaners.
No, that doesn't make sense. The ones who appeared in the Grove and those who confronted Don Hung in the Abyss didn't immediately resort to violence. They were just watching and trying to intimidate. They didn't have any reason nor the courage to attack Aglaya.
Spectating and blindly will help. Let's go find Lady Tribby, as she understands Aglaya's mind.
I'll stay here to lead the guards and maintain order. Find out what happened, but don't take too long. With Aglaya gone, someone has to take her place and lead Akama. Also, Miss Hyacinth was the one who declared Aglaya dead. You might want to speak with her.
Thank you, Lord Craterose. The baths are empty. Hyacinth.
You're back.
We heard from Kratos. Are you alright?
I'm fine. I've been staying close to Lady Treby and Lady Trinan after the incident. It's great that you could come back so quickly. They need someone with them now. Yes, we witnessed her final moments. I tried to treat her immediately, but even the sky's blessings, declaring her death was the hardest thing I have ever had to do as a doctor. Lord Finan, don't push yourself. You're carrying a heavier burden now. Please, don't fall.
It's fine. I can handle it. What I've lost is a mentor and a comrade in arms. But for Treby and Trinan, they've lost a 1,000-year-old bond. Like they're losing a part of their lives. You should rest, Hyacinth. You've been awake for a long time, haven't you? We'll handle things from here.
Okay. See you later, everyone.
Next, we should visit Lady Treby.
Snowy. Little Gray. You're back.
Lady Treby,
Snowy, don't. Please don't apologize to us. You went to the Grove to prepare yourself for the threats to Akama. You didn't do anything wrong, so don't be hard on yourself. We were always by Aggie's side throughout this long journey, so we understood her thoughts better than anyone. She knew she wouldn't see the end of the Flame Chase journey, yet she gave everything without hesitation for the future of everyone.
I know what Aglaya expected of me. Right now, the last thing Akama needs is a leader wallowing in self-pity.
The scroll over there was entrusted to us by Aggie. She instructed us to hand it over to you when the time was right. I think now's the right time.
Vinan, my humble student, my trusted colleague. As I write this, you are locked in a battle of words with the Council of Elders, fighting for the survival of the Flame Chase journey on a battlefield where the smoke of war is invisible. I deeply regret and feel guilty for hastily pushing you and the Trailblazer into the debate. But please forgive me. At that moment, I could not afford to show any sign of weakness before you, as it would have crushed your morale. I considered the debate a routine affair, assuming I could win merely with the support and experience we'd accumulated over centuries. But I underestimated kindness and her party's cunning, and also the deterioration of my own senses. The trap was likely set by the debater Calictus. He had prepared a severed golden thread in advance, revealing it to the public when kindness was faltering in the debate. He claimed I was reading everyone's thoughts with the golden thread to cheat in the debate. I could have countered that low tactic in 100 ways, but my words slipped out before I could even think about them. With deceitful scoundrels like you in the crowd, I have no choice but to rely on the golden thread to keep watch over everything in this holy city. You can imagine the reaction that comment provoked. At that moment, I felt my time was running short. The divinity in this body might be eternal, but that is not the essence of me. I am a daughter of humanity, born of my mother, and I will die as a human. Realizing that my humanity was fading, I began to plan my exit. What kind of departure would not waste such a belated death? I have yet to find the ideal answer. But I knew I couldn't simply fade away in my sleep like anyone else.
The serpents have always lurked in the darkness, terrified of their heads being cut off by the golden thread. If my departure were to be calm and uneventful, it would only lead to a swarm of those serpents emerging from their nests. Regrettably, a peaceful death is a luxury I cannot afford. I must feign weakness deliberately to make those serpents lose patience and act rashly. Just as they think they've struck and sunk their fangs into my heels, that's when I'll strike back, igniting the final blaze to burn away the threats hidden in the shadows. The blaze soaring into the sky might sow fear and confusion, but I have no worries about people losing their way. After all, Akima still has you to guide them, Finan. You're not perfect, Finan. I've witnessed your confusion, recklessness, and deep sensitivity, dawn after dawn. The heavy burdens of your past have always weighed you down, inflicting deep pain. Yet, in your way, you are perfect. You embrace everyone's imperfections, always ready to find the precious qualities hidden beneath their rough exteriors. Unconditionally. That might be what sets our Sky Father Kefili apart from other deities. They recognize the imperfections in their creations, yet still choose to shine their light on them, offering protection with unconditional love. Finan, while you zealously pursued strife, believing it to be your destined path, from the very beginning, my thoughts have never changed. You are the destined world-bearer of Amphorius, the gate to Amphorius' future. Go, complete the flame-chased journey of the prophecy, ignite the stars, and inspire hope in the hearts of humanity. I will be waiting at the end of the West Wind, looking forward to the miracle you will create.
Aglaya, how could I possibly be worthy of the burning torch you've passed into my hands? Dalang, can you do me a favor? Please, deliver a message to Lord Krateros. Have him gather the Holy City guards and the Kremnoans to spread the word from door to door. At the lucid hour tomorrow, Finan will speak at the Marmorial Palace. Urge everyone who has concerns about the Holy City's future and the Flame Chase journey to attend this gathering. Tell them Aglaya has left Amphorius the seeds of hope. Thank you. It's been a harrowing day for everyone. Please make sure to rest well and collect your thoughts. Cortonis, what brings you to Marmorial Palace? I plan to get everything settled before coming to see you. Is there something urgent, Cortonis?
How are you holding up, I wanted to see. Better than I expected, you seem.
There's no room for doubt anymore. It's time to take action and show everyone that the leadership of the Chrysos heirs is still strong.
Right. Your assessment is... Now, here. Take this.
Is this it? You've completed it.
Dawnmaker. The name I've chosen for it. Before dawn, prepare for battle. For tomorrow, wield your sword. Befits your stature, it does. Chrysos heir.
Dawnmaker. Unbelievable. you've never seen that black-clad sword master. You've recreated this so precisely, just from what I described.
Precise, your description. Imbued it with the power of dawn I already have. Guided by your will, gleam with golden flames. Its blade will. Wield it. May triumph always be yours.
Thank you, Cartonis. I will use this sword to protect the beings of Emphorius.
Another thing there is.
What's this?
Stored here. The remnants of Aglaya's divinity are. This was her commission. Her death she had long foreseen.
Can she still hear us?
It's difficult to confirm. About divinity, we know very little. In this way, she wanted to be with you. Always.
I understand. Let me keep it. With this, I'll have another constant companion by my side. May this world never have need for a deliverer. Someone told me long ago. But when the world dashed her hopes and fell into disarray, if she could see me now, leading from the front, rallying people against their destiny, she would surely smile.
How will the Holy City continue without Lady Goldweaver? Look! Lord Finan is here.
Alright, let's see what Bolster's speech is gonna do this time.
Not long ago, I spoke at the Citizens' Assembly at Dawncloud.
We will go to war against the cleaners. Yeah. That was dumb.
I wrestled with every word, searching for the right ones to rally support and keep the Chrysos heir's flame chase alive. In the end, I remembered a lesson from one of my teachers. In battles where words are weapons, outrage and blind passion often overpower reason. I followed his strategy. I painted my opponents as nothing more than pests, tore apart their character, and laid out their crimes. The strategy worked. I secured enough votes to achieve my goal, but afterward, there wasn't even a flicker of joy. I realized that apparent victory masked a deeper failure. In my pursuit of success, I fueled division and strayed far from my very purpose that led me to the flame chase journey. This journey was supposed to unify, not divide, to strengthen us, not weaken us. It was the gold thread that mended our rifts in the past. Some saw it as a means of surveillance, a tool of control. But no one can deny that it was Aglaya who held this city and even this shattered world together. Now she is gone. Yes, as you have heard, the demigod Aglaya, who guarded the holy city for a millennium, has indeed
Not a single fucking gasp. Are you serious?
Lady Goldweaver!
She looked like you, but had white hair, a little old, and different little clothes though.
Find the murderer! Make them pay!
Oh damn, he is mad.
I felt the same as all of you initially.
Sick aside of me,
I wanted to stand here beside you, to condemn the sinners, to discuss retribution, and to see justice brought down upon them. But my perspective has changed.
You dumb white-haired son of a bitch.
The golden threads that once bound this city have unraveled. Yet no one is celebrating their freedom from control. In the empty markets and bath chambers, one feeling lingers.
Anger. And unease.
Unease.
What was anger?
Deep down, we all know the last safeguard against the harm we may do to each other is gone. No divine power will protect us from the malice in our hearts. From now on, only the moral code we choose to uphold for ourselves will stand between us and the abyss.
Finon has a way with words. Oh, all right.
The flame-chased journey is nearing its end. With only one Titan left for the Chrysos heirs to conquer. Aquila!
Is this Titan a girl or a boy?
Before I rise to the skies, I challenge you. Cast out the shadows and malice within your hearts. Let your spirit shine brighter than the sky itself. Let me bear witness. Even without the divine authority of romance, Akuma will remain a sanctuary in these end times. A place for the kind people Aglaya dreamed of. The kind of people foretold in prophecy. A better people!
Better people!
No, don't start chanting that shit.
Better people! Better people! Better people! Better people! Better people!
No voice lines for you anymore.
I appreciate your willingness to accept the challenge. You have reminded me that Aglaya left me perhaps the simplest duty in the world. To bear the burden of creation, I need only to give one thing. It's a gift she once gave me without hesitation, and now I share it with each of you. Unshakable faith. There's still a long way to go before Amphorius is reborn. But we will not forget the past as we move forward. For the memories of Amphorius will always benefit future generations. Allow me this moment. I want to borrow a few minutes of your time to commemorate a demigod who protected the holy city for a millennium. She was Akuma's dressmaker, the leader of
That's
the
his mask,
Chrysos
huh?
heirs, the Goldweaver, Aglaya, and her greatest feat.
What?
Was being a selfless person.
singing sounds so familiar.
And I got a screenshot.
That's our song, and Snowy used to love it.
I do so love it. I got a screenshot. Did I screenshot? I'm not sure. I know that. I have screenshot it. That's gonna be the background or something.
Lady Trian. For that child filled with anxiety. Your songs always dispelled the clouds in my heart.
Great, I can't wait to see who dies on the next patch.
Snowy was so cute and kind when he was little.
Oh, he'll kill him, Papa.
Now, you've grown so much. Maybe not as cute, but still just as kind.
But badass.
Time spares no one, so there's nothing we can do.
Wow.
But kindness, you helped nurture it in me.
Oh, I did? Yeah.
Don't mention it. Your light is as bright as ever. Keep it up and stay strong.
Okay.
See you, Snowy.
No, you won't.
Goodbye, Lady Tree.
Wait, they disappear? Oh, hell no. My heart's gonna just fucking erupt.
I heard what you said. Are you suggesting the debate tactics I've taught you are nothing but sleight of hand?
Not at all, Professor Anaxa. Honestly, without those techniques you taught me, the flame chase journey might not have survived.
Good thing your head's still clear. The Chrysos heir of Kefali. I had no idea you had it in you while I was drilling those formulas in your head in class.
Who could have thought, Professor? By the way, I've completely forgotten those formulas now.
Hold frame fucking one.
Some things never change. In our next lives, I'll teach you how to truly embrace your divine duties.
I'll be waiting. Goodbye, Professor Anaxa. Miss Castros, aren't you going to say something?
Lord Finan, you have always been so approachable. Ever since we first met, you've seen me as a friend. It was the first time I understood what everyday friendship was like. But that's dangerous.
Dangerous?
Laughing and chatting with you, I sometimes forget who I am. And for someone with my kind of power, that's a real hazard.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Sorry, I forgot to consider your perspective.
Please, no apologies. Despite everything, thinking back on the times we spent together makes me really happy.
I feel the same.
Goodbye, Finan.
Goodbye, Gastros. Aglaya.
Remember, Finan, after completing the flame chase, leave the decision to initiate the miracle of Genesis to the Amphorians. The Chrysos heirs are the executors of the prophecy, yet they, the people, are the true masters of this world.
Rest assured, I always keep your teachings in mind. The difference between a presumptuous hero and a tyrant is a fine line.
Well said. You've got a good memory.
It's late. Anything else you'd like to add?
Anything else? Even in your imagination, I'm not one to show my vulnerable side.
No worries. I've long understood how difficult it is for you to open up completely. Thank you for bringing me here, Aglaya. You saved me.
Maybe what I wanted to say wasn't you, child, but this crumbling world. Goodbye, Finan.
Goodbye, Maglaya.
Did you forget me?
If he's the fucking bird.
Forget you. Like I'd ever. We aren't parting ways forever. You're just off to guard the gates at Castrum Kremnos. Let's not make this a tearful farewell.
You know just how to make a person uncomfortable. I have a feeling we'll meet again in this lifetime. Let's have another showdown then. Deliver.
That's very confident of you. I've changed since then. Have you seen this sword? It's a masterpiece freshly forged by Cartonis.
A bold statement for a mere mortal who hasn't yet claimed the power of a titan. See you around. Finan of Ides Elysiae.
It's a date, Mightymoose.
What a poignant, yet splendid journey. And it's still not over yet, is it?
Yes, Cyrene.
I was right. In the end, you did become the deliverer in this story.
A lot has changed while you were away. I've met so many people, tried so many things. I've found new resolve. And I've let go of some attachments. I'm not the same person I used to be.
But to me, you've never changed at all, Finan.
Damn, that was actually sad.
Dawn Cloud. This place holds so many different kinds of memories.
Go from a sad fucking scene to a dickhead. Who's my favorite character this whole fucking arc.
I remember you could see the Gold Weaver sign from here. All the way down the mountain. But my eyes aren't what they used to be 1,000 years ago.
Oh great, you're blind too.
Cypher, you...
Seamstress. Tell me, does Akama have any treasures so rare that not even your... I mean, our shop has seen?
Of course it has. I heard there's a gem of all worlds hidden somewhere in Dawn Cloud. Apparently, it's a piece that fell out of the Dawn device.
I'd like to know more.
It's truly a priceless treasure, being a part of Kevli's divine body. Even I, the Gold Weaver, cannot witness its glamour.
Oh my god, I want to make the joke so much. I want to make the joke so much, but I can't. Oh, hold me back.
Gem of all worlds.
The family jewels, you know what I mean?
Nice! Got it! Well, please keep looking after the shop while I...
Go steal.
Let me guess, Cypher. You're probably already plotting to sneak into Dawn Cloud to steal that gem, aren't you?
Well, damn, she got your ass caught. Yep. Guilty.
And your next move is probably trying to sell it to the highest bidder, then distribute that money to the poor and the refugees in the Holy City?
She's a nice person!
Look, seamstress. Are you sure you aren't peeking into my head with your golden threads?
You might be skilled at covering up lies, but your compassion is all over your face, plain as day. Don't lie to yourself. Do you honestly think this is the right thing to do, Cypher?
What else am I supposed to do? That's the only thing I can do with my power. You keep talking about how I have the potential to become a good person. Or even what people call a hero. But I don't know what I need to do to get there! I can't weave golden dresses like you! I can't sing as well as Miss Hyceelins! And I definitely don't know as much as Big Sis Treeby! The only things I'm good at are the underhanded street smarts that no one even respects. But I still want to be worthy of you. I want to prove that you've made the right choice. Even thieves can dream.
I skipped the right, god damn it.
I know, Cypher. I know. You are justified in your anger. Destiny is never fair. And your path is doomed to be even worse than everyone else's. You are fated to walk in the dark and bear the world's misunderstanding in this journey. But you have to believe that everyone in this world is unique in their own way. I am convinced that you're the only one who can bear the authority of trickery, even if you have to contend with the legendary 300 master thieves of Dolos.
Aglaya, I just want everyone to believe that the world is beautiful, and that everyone is simple and kind.
If only I could get everyone to believe that. Would that lie become reality?
If enough people believed in it, even though it's a lie.
Lies will always be lies, Cypher. But sometimes they can be more noble than the truth.
Huh. Are you really planning to just stand there forever? Honestly, sneaking around doesn't suit you, Deliverer.
I never thought I could slip past your sharp ears, Miss Cypher. I just didn't think it'd be right to interrupt when you're obviously lost in thoughts.
Still as charming with your words as ever, boy. Your speech at the public baths wasn't half bad, I'll admit. It managed to touch my heart. Just a smidge.
Thank you. I had a feeling back then that you were in the audience. Intuition certainly is a thing of wonder.
Oh, and you didn't call me out on the spot. You waited all this time to tell me.
Well, I thought you'd need some time to yourself. After she passed away.
None of your business. Enough small talk. Tell me, what kind of trouble did you run into that you need me, the super old-timer, to step in?
We've only met a couple of times, but you've always gone straight to business. I respect that about you, old-timer, so I'll cut to the chase. You're probably aware that Aglaya has earned the support of the entire city for the Chrysos heirs. Everyone believes that she died at the hands of council members who were against the flame chase, and the citizens' fury has been dragging these schemers out of the shadows one by one. But they didn't get everybody. To this day, we still haven't found Elder Kynus, the leader of the Cleaners.
And this is where she just goes Super Saiyan.
Ah,
I mean Super
I
Speed,
see.
the Flash.
You're afraid she'll do something wild now that she's pushed into a corner, aren't you?
Really?
Yes. I believe that Kefali's core flame, forever enshrined above the Council Theater, would be the opposition's final trump card against the Chrysos heirs. We're setting out to campaign against Aquila in a few days. With the Chrysos heirs gone, it'll be their best chance to strike.
You think those desperate dogs will try to snatch the core flame while you're gone? So, you want me to give them a nice long walk while you're away, right?
You sure saw right through me, Miss Cypher. I know exactly what you can do. Godlike speed, perfect disguises, untraceable movement, and that most enigmatic authority of trickery. I have only one request. Please, use whatever tricks you need to protect Cavali's core flame. Even if you have to deceive the rest of the Chrysos heirs as well.
Uh-huh. Hey, Deliverer. Do you honestly think that there's no way I'll turn you down? Do you even have any plan Bs if I decide to no bat on this?
As the demigod of trickery, there are no other trump cards in the world that can outrank you. I'm sure you know the answer to your own question, Miss Cypher.
That is a smirky ass face.
What confidence.
I
You
hate
talk
the
as if you have
microphone
everything in the
logo on the corner. It takes
palm of
forever to
your
move.
hand. Huh. So you did learn a thing or two from her. I'll give you that.
What did you learn from her? I would like to know. Cat.
Then let me tell you something you don't know. The Flame Reaver. They've been watching Akama closely.
Well, shit.
You mean...
Bet you didn't expect that, huh? I've been tracking them all this time. And this is my conclusion. That lunatic may have lost their mind. But they're no fool. Why do you think they haven't made a move on Akama yet?
Professor Anaxa once analyzed this. He thought it was probably because Cavali's core flame was protected by the Council of Elders' secret arts.
Ha! Sacred art's my foot! I could break those mechanisms with a flick of my finger. Allow me to let you in on the actual secret. They probably held off from attacking Akama because the Seamstress's defense network was way tougher than you thought. Now that she's gone, and you're heading out to the Eye of Twilight, with the city's defenses in shambles.
What a dangerous situation we find ourselves in. But since you're the one who brought it up, I'm guessing you already have a solution in mind.
Just look how ridiculously calm you are right now. But you guessed it right. Consider this a 2-for-1 deal. I'll keep that lunatic entertained on top of protecting Kefali's core flame. You owe a big favor after this.
You have my deepest gratitude. That Flame Reaver's power is truly unfathomable. Please be careful.
Don't forget, Deliverer. There's a fundamental truth in this world. Cyphera will always get the last laugh. No need to worry about a demigod. I'll do my job. So you need to make sure you don't die before you pay me.
I'm back. I've been trying to stay away from here since the Black Tide destroyed the grove. And through that, stay away from the memories that might make me sad. But the wind keeps pulling me back. Maybe that's the Twilight Courtier's duty, after all. I know, little Ika. I know. I too miss the days when we all studied together. But we have an even more important mission this time round. Lord Finan has already set the date to campaign against Aquila. Being a descendant of the Sky People, You're right. At least I can still afford to get lost in thought once in a while. Oh, ancestors. Please wait for just a bit longer. The time I spent in the grove deserves some reminiscence. This was where Professor Anaxa gave us the lesson. I can still see that day in my mind.
And that was your last lesson in the Grove. Now, each of you will head off on your own path. How much the Grove's teachings can help you in the real world depends on how well you can put knowledge into practice. However, heed this warning. If you ever do anything disgraceful out there, don't ever claim you were the student of Anaxagoras, one of the 7 sages.
Professor Anaxa, there are still other classes scheduled on the calendar. Are you sure you didn't...
Firstly, call me Professor Anaxagoras.
Now.
Secondly, to clarify, the last lesson means the last lesson I will teach you. I will be entering seclusion from today onwards to research ancient alchemy, and all my teaching activities will be put on hold.
Ah, I see. So you're saying that the lessons taught by all the other teachers aren't good enough to be considered lessons?
All you do every day is wag that sharp tongue of yours. That's a credit deduction, fine enough IDs Elysiae.
Get fucked! 50 points removed from Gryffindor. Mr. Firestone. I forgot the words. Oh, here we go.
I have nothing left to say.
Oh, come on.
Next.
Please wait, Professor. According to the Grove's protocols for a cohort's final class, the lecturer should take some time in that lesson to discuss the students' post-graduation aspirations with them and guide them toward a solid path.
Mine did not give me that, I think. I don't remember.
Surely you can't skip such a crucial step, Professor.
Watch him.
The teaching assistant, Miss Hyacinth, is truly Professor Anaxa's nemesis.
Fine. Since Hyacinthia insists on this, let's go through the process. Since some of you are so eager to speak, why don't we start with you, Finite of IDs Elysiae? What is your post-graduation aspiration?
Me? Well, it's not exactly an aspiration, but...
Oh my god.
The only thing I want to do is to protect the people I care about.
I see. So you want to be a hero? How boring. Next.
I needed this teacher in my life, but I never got it.
I didn't say.
Castoris, you've been giggling for quite some time. How about you go next?
Get fucked.
Perhaps my answer is a bit vague and meaningless, Professor Anaxagoras, but I hope the world can be freed from the agony of death, so that every living being may find calming peace.
How naive. So naive that it makes me want to weep for your fairy tale. See, this is why I don't want to follow those outdated protocols. All I get are boring answers.
Top shit.
Since you suggested this whole process, why don't you wrap this up, Hyacinthia? Share your aspiration with everyone, and let's see if yours stands out.
Bro, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in the back. We're just gonna say, fuck them. We don't like you. Get the fuck out of my class.
So it's finally my turn.
Okay.
Good thing I came prepared.
Ow.
My aspiration is nothing less than completing the final blank page at the end of the hero's epic.
Blank page?
What?
An interesting description. Do explain, Assistant.
I've read all of Amphorius's heroic epics while studying at the Grove, and a common thread came to my attention.
Which one?
Almost every epic ends with a description of the hero's achievements. But few mention how the everyday people of that time lived. No one recorded the struggles and suffering the commoners endured.
So you're saying that, instead of legendary heroes, you're more focused on commoners living on the peripheries of historical records.
Perhaps I'm influenced by my background. My ancestor, Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight, raised her spear against the sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day.
The Day Thunder Knight. Fucking hate names.
Her story is told to every child descended from the Skyfolk. We have no doubts about Celiosi's greatness, yet her towering figure overshadowed every record from that entire era.
Because she's greatness. She is the greatness of this
world. What about the Day Thunder Knight's family, allies, and friends? What about the survivors and those who died in the great battles?
Fuck them.
Whenever I think about their stories by the campfire, I realize the details of those legends have been long lost. And only Celiosi's name remains. Her brilliance had become as blinding as Aquila's, lording over everything on the ground.
What?
That's why I'm glad that my era does not lack heroes.
Oh, here we go.
All my ancestors had was a sad past. But I have a future I want to protect. Instead of becoming a hero and ushering in a golden Delzus to baptize the world anew, I want to stay in the backline and save all the ordinary humans from drowning in the rising waves. I wish not to return to the sky, but to walk among the masses on Earth. I believe it's the only way for the saga of creation. To include a footnote for the everyday people in its blank page. I'm getting embarrassed from remembering how I said all that, but my beliefs have never changed. Now I really have a chance to stay behind the hero's front line and realize my dream.
You will be pushed to the front line. Fuck. Cindy.
Danny, what
No.
are you doing here?
I didn't expect to see you again in the Grove. Finon mentioned you were gearing up for the campaign against Aquila. Are you here to...
You guessed it. To reach Aquila's realm in the sky, descendants of the Sky People must perform a bloodline ceremony, summon the spirits of our ancestors, and get their blessings. That's the only way for creatures on Earth to forge the Rainbow Bridge to the sky. And the soul of the first ancestor I want to see is here in the Grove.
A Rainbow Bridge is essential to retrieve the core flame of Aquila, but undertaking such a vital ceremony alone is far too risky.
Don't worry.
I'm tired, sorry.
I have little Ika with me. You will protect me, won't you?
Fuck yeah. The greatest animal to ever live. Ika, unicorn. I love it.
Good, Ika. Well, what brings you here, Danny?
I want to kill you. That was funny. It's kind of funny. I'm collecting as many myths as research about the Titans as I can. Everything about Amphorius is valuable addition to our databank when I get back to the Astros Express.
Right. If all goes as planned, you and Gray will be able to go home after this mission.
I live on a fucking train. That does not count as my home. Yes, assuming we can actually break the curse about the worlds beyond the skies, I have a feeling it's not going to be a smooth sailing.
Oh? Could it be that you too have some kind of hidden powers to make prophecies now?
He's a fucking dragon. Respect him. Damn it. That's not it, but I'm starting to question how real everything is after a conversation with a member of the Council of Elders. Why are you talking?
No, I didn't understand that either, little Ika.
Neither did I. It had no voice line. Don't worry about it. There's a lot that I still don't understand.
Since we've already met up, why don't you come with me, Danny?
No. Fuck. I was thinking the same. The grove is fraught with danger right now. An extra pair of hands translate to extra security.
That's the dependable express guard for you. So, shall we get going?
God damn, I missed his voice actor.
The chroma coffer is vibrating. There must be memories of an ant.
Damn, what the fuck's her speed? What is this? A box.
This is the divine object of the Sky People, the chroma coffer.
What?
Our ancestors dictated that when a descendant of the Skyfolk is ready to challenge Aquila again, they must first awaken the spirits of their ancestors with the chroma coffer and receive their benediction.
Yay.
Only after this can the chosen Skyfolk reascend to the heavens.
Is it to prevent those who are not qualified from pointlessly losing their lives?
Very prudent, wouldn't you say? The soul of an ancestor slumbers here. Now, I will awaken them.
Right. Dude.
I am Hyacinthia from the Twilight Courtyard, a descendant of the sky who has inherited the duty of flame chase. The time has come to fulfill our clan's destiny. I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame. Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Who has awakened me?
It's I, Hyacinthia, a descendant of the Sky People. I apologize for interrupting your slumber. You are Lord Crispus, aren't you? I've read your story in our family tree. You were a righteous judge who vindicated many who were wrongfully accused.
I never imagined someone in this era would still remember my name. So, our bloodline and duty have continued to this distant age.
Indeed, it has. I have awakened you in the hope of receiving your blessing. For the flame chase journey is nearing its perfect conclusion. And retrieving the core flame of Aquila is the final challenge the heroes will face.
Perfect conclusion. Hyacinthia, you look very young. And you do not have the bearings of a warrior who can contend with a titan. How can you convince me that this blessing will not turn into a curse, leading a child like you to your demise?
1,000 years ago, Seliosi, who conquered the skies, left behind legends and a will, entrusting the mission to return the Sky Titan's core flame to her descendants, to people like you and me. Though I'm not a warrior, I will not turn away from the mission that has flowed through our blood for 1,000 years. And I am not fighting alone. I have the strongest and most tenacious companions in the world. Amphorius is in an era brimming with heroes. The burden of retrieving Akula's core flame no longer rests solely on the shoulders of the chosen Skyfolk. I now wield the power of healing. I aim to mend the fissures in the sky and heal the wounds of the people. I desire to define the mission of the Skyfolk in my own terms, to conclude the vigil that has spanned millennia.
I sense resilience in your words. Not an outward resilience, but something deeper within. Receive my blessings, young Hyacinthia. May you gain wings to return to the sky via the bridge.
You take too long.
Thank you for your trust, Lord Crispus. We won't let you down.
Well done, Hyacinthia. Sitting.
Thank you.
These damn words are too hard.
My ancestors were all pretty strong-willed people. It won't be easy convincing them. I've run through these upcoming conversations in my head more times than I can count.
Looks like your efforts paid off.
Now, the next ancestor on the list. Her spirit is set to rest in the vortex of Genesis.
I'm a guess.
Pity that the ceremony has to be
The
performed in
S-name
strict
girl
order.
I just forgot 1,000 years. It's probably.
Shall we head back to Akuma together, Danny?
Yes. The vortex of. Oh, shit. I was suggesting. Oh no. Remember how you suggested I learned the secret arts of water from that guy? I've been practicing that in my spare time and made some progress. Now as long as I have the spiritual water with me, I can use those techniques to carve a path directly to the vortex of that word.
Oh, I remember. I didn't expect you to keep at it this long. That's so like you, Danny. That makes sense. Bagusa was always described as a fickle titan in the myths. Since you're offering, then let me put your skills to the test, Danny.
The spirit gate formed with this technique isn't as stable as a ritual bison. It's likely only one person can go through. As that name designed it, the entrance serves as the exit. You would need to come back through the vortex once you meet your ancestor's spirit. Little Isa, Doot, and I will be here waiting. At sea.
Got it. I'm counting on you, Danny.
Under the we can't see this shit. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm not even reading. Ow, off. My cat is hurting me. Okay.
The vortex of Genesis.
Genesis. Okay, remember that word. Genesis.
Danny is full of surprises.
Yes, Genesis.
This does feel way more disorienting than the ritual basin.
What?
Wait, is Lady Treeby here too?
Oh my gosh, she doesn't know who Cypher is.
Who's that next to her? Oh, I think
she knows
I know
who that is.
Do you have to go already, Syphy?
Oh, you what? No.
It's been ages since you were last in Akuma. You could have taken some time to rest, and we could have caught up.
That's alright, big sister Treeby. I've gotten used to life on the road.
Staying in this bustling city actually feels off. Besides, your prize student gave me an incredibly tough mission to handle.
Oh no.
Cut Snowy some slack, Syphie. He's still so young, yet he's shouldering all the responsibilities.
If we're being
Peggy left
technical,
behind.
you're younger than him. But literally, because every time you use your power, you go down. Your physical body goes down. So people won't think. Let's say I just first met you, right? I won't think you're 500 or 2,000 years old. I think you're 5. But no, you're not 5. You're a billion years old.
Besides, Snowy's not the kind to ask for help lightly. Since he came to you, it means you're the best person for the job.
Yes, if a stubborn, badass warrior that knows he can... Yeah, I'm just gonna cut it there. Yeah,
really
my cat looked at me.
Guess I'm past the age for someone to look after me.
This is the best character they have ever released. Literally, this actor plays perfectly. I love this character.
Syphie.
We're just gonna add an HY to everything.
Just kidding. I get it. That deliverer boy does have a certain charisma about him. It reminds me of Aglaia in her prime.
Define prime.
Anyway, I'm about to head out. Oh, Big Sis Treeby. Before I go, got a little gift for you.
That seems so suspicious.
Expect you to be so thoughtful.
I'm not opening that fucker.
What's in it?
That's a part of the game too. If you want to see the full picture of what's inside, you'll have to wait until nightfall.
A gift with a mysterious twist? Seriously?
She's literally called the demigod of tricks. Okay, you are the dumb.
Looks like we have company.
You just realized it. God damn it.
Lady Treeby, and this graceful lady must be Miss Cypher.
And this is the first time you two are meeting.
I'm Hyacinthia from the Twilight Courtyard. Everyone calls me Hyacinth. Pleased to meet you.
I don't. I call you Bucknose.
Bright and cheery as a lamp. Well, hello there, pink child. I'm Cyphera from the long-fallen city-state of Dolos. As for the rest, it's all in the history books, so I don't need to repeat it here. So, you're from the Twilight Courtyard. Does that mean...
Yes, I'm a descendant of the Sky People, the Chrysos heir about to take over the authority of Sky.
Whoa! That's unexpected. I figured Celiosi's descendant would be, I don't know, taller, stronger.
Dickhead.
Don't judge a book by its cover,
True,
Syphie.
true.
Cindy is a master of her craft. She's the most skilled and dependable physician in all of Amphorius.
Don't worry, Lady Cypher. I may not be as strong and warlike as Lady Celiosi from 1,000 years ago, but I'm confident I can carry out the mission of the Skyfolk.
I really like to know who this Silios, that is. Looks like.
All this talk about missions, you're making it sound way too serious. You've got to look out for yourself, girl. Don't push yourself too hard. I'd hate to see that cute face all scratched out by Aquila's claws.
Syphie cracking jokes? Looks like you haven't forgotten what Aggie said all those years ago.
Anyway, I've got a mission to handle, so I'll get going. Good luck, Miss Hyacinth. And if things get tough, just let that deliverer take the lead.
And she gone.
Miss Cypher is in such a hurry.
No, I don't think she is.
Don't worry. She's always been like that. It's good to have her back in Akama lending a hand. Well, enough about her for now. You're here because of your mission, aren't you, Cinny? opportunity for me to go and tuck Siphi's gift away somewhere safe. The Vortex of Genesis is all yours.
Yay.
I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky.
Alright, who
and
the fuck is
retrieve
this
the
one
core
now?
flame.
If you talk slow, you're gonna fucking skip. No voice line.
Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Swear to God, I swear to God.
Child, what brings you before me? Could it be you're a descendant of the Sky People?
Sound like Cersei's.
Yes, I am Hyacinthia of the Twilight Courtyard, the successor of the Sky People's flame chase duty. You must be Gem Electra. Legend has it that during the Chrysos War, you led our people to ally with Akuma and held back the Kremnoan forces. It was your victory that earned the Sky People a place in the Holy City.
Hyacinthia, you seem well versed in our clan's history.
Oh, okay.
And this is the Vortex of Genesis?
My ass, listen in.
It is. Look, 10 stars have already been lit. The Chrysos era's flame chase journey is nearing its end.
Are those the core flames of Fagusa and Giorios?
Fagusa and Giorios? What?
Does that mean Hycelans and the Mountain Dwellers successfully carried out their duty?
Oh my God, there's still people we haven't met.
As fellow pillars of Amphorius, who would have thought that Sky's duty could only be fulfilled after 1,000 years?
It's because Sky shelters all beneath it. If it were to shatter, the world would fall apart with it. That's why Lady Aglaia made the core flame of Aquila the final step in our campaign.
Aglaia? Is she still on the flame chase journey after 1,000 years?
Unfortunately, she has recently left us. But you're right. She was indeed still guiding the Chrysos heirs forward.
Incredible. That girl actually managed to endure the merciless erosion of time, and lasted for so long. Answer me, Hyacinthia. Since you recognize me, you must have also read my writings, no?
Every record regarding my lineage is etched in my memory, including your words.
In that case, you're probably aware of the prophecy I sought from a certain Trebios.
Who now?
Yes. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the Sky Folk will mend dusk and dawn. But unfortunately, no ancestor has ever been able to truly decipher its meaning.
I see. Yet, Trebios' prophecies never fail. Perhaps you'll be the one to witness its fulfillment, child. May the prophecy lead you to a gentle fate.
Thank you, Lady Ectra. Whatever fate the prophecy holds, I'll face it head-on. It's only by giving everything we have that we can truly accept any outcome with a smile. Won't you agree?
I like you, child. I wish this conversation could go on a little longer. Take my blessing, Hyacinthia. When I first saw you, I indeed had my doubts. But your resolve has touched me. If Sky's divinity is fated to pass on, I hope it incorporates your optimism and kindness.
Your blessing is a treasure beyond measure, General. Rest well. I'll make sure your gift is put to its best use. General Ektra is so different from how the records described her. She's quite a gentle person. All right, time to head back to the Grove. I shouldn't keep Danny and little Ika waiting. It went
You're
great.
back. Never mind.
Your spirit water art was a huge help, Danny. What's wrong, Danny?
I'm done reading for this fucker. But I'll read a couple more. I can somehow sense a hint of sadness in those brief of words.
You've always been a bit of a sensitive soul, haven't you, Danny? Lady Trina deciphers countless prophecies every day, and this one's just another among many. Don't worry too much about it.
I hope so.
Come on, Danny. Don't look so gloomy. We're gonna have to take a long trip for the final visit to the ancestors.
Oh, yeah.
Our
Where are we
final
going?
stop is Lord Mighty's home, Castrum Kremnos.
God damn it.
We're here. This is it.
Fuck! Castro and Kremos.
Lord Mighty has been fighting the Black Tide here, alone day after day. I'm worried about him.
He sent a message earlier, carried by thunder, warning us to watch out for the Flame Wearer's actions.
That means he hasn't been consumed by the Black Tide's madness yet.
Hey.
We're here to complete an important mission. We shouldn't interfere with this battlefield. Don't you agree, Danny?
I agree.
There. That sleeping spirit is my grandmother.
Wait, what?
Yes,
Mother.
my grandmother Jacintha was a warrior. She represented the Twilight Courtyard in the Kremnos Festival. She fought her way through every challenge and reached the final stage of the Kremnos Festival. She was just one step away from securing a peace treaty for the Skyfolk, but was ultimately defeated by the champion warrior of that time. I've never looked too deeply into the details of such ritualistic violence. The scroll simply described it as a glorious duel. But behind the glorious duel was a tragic end. Not long after the festival, my grandmother's injuries worsened, and she passed away far from home. This prophecy tablet was left here by the Kremnoans to honor her final wish. Her death marked the final collapse of the Twilight Courtyard, already fragile under the shadow of war.
And Chromas, the warriors she fought against.
Was Lord Krataros.
Oh my god. That motherfucker.
Seeing him lying there, gravely wounded, bleeding out. I can't put what I felt at that moment into words.
Shattering. Social nest, but remove
But
that
when I
A
heard
with an S.
Lord Kratos took that
Angry,
fatal blow to protect
angry but with
Lady
an S
Trianne,
in front of the A. I mean,
all
replace it.
those
You get the
terrible
point.
feelings faded away. To quote Lord Finan, Kratos must have done that to become a better man.
A better man. I'm part of me today, but I'm not.
You're getting better at this, Danny.
I'm not.
In her final diary entry, my grandmother wrote that when the moment of destiny comes, a descendant of the Sky People would deliver the message of their departure to her spirit. I wonder what she'd think when the one awaking her turns out to be her beloved granddaughter. I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to an ancestor. Please bestow
get it over with.
upon me.
Oh no.
Is this the world of the living? Wait. You.
Why did you do that? Okay.
Grandmother, it's me. You're Hyacinthia.
Hyacinthia. My little hummingbird. Why? How? Why is it you who awakened me? I have never imagined this. I thought I would feel happy for all my ancestors when this day came, but now I can't even experience the joy of seeing you again.
Do you remember that you and Father took me to my very first sky ride when I was 8?
The fuck happened to your mother?
Back then, you wanted me to pick one accessory out of 4. The sun crown representing nobility, the storm bracelet symbolizing strength, the ice ring embodying wisdom, and the radiant pendant signifying kindness. Grandmother, do you remember the one I chose?
All of them.
You spoke an innocent little prayer, infusing a faint thread of light to that modest pendant.
Yes, and I remember how surprised you were. In all those centuries, no other child of the Sky People had ever made the same choice I did.
Hyacinthia, there was a time when I thought you were a timid child. You never had much interest in swords or battle and had no relation to that fiery determination and strength in our blood. Yet I've told myself, that's not a bad thing. If my hummingbird could live her life in kindness and optimism, then it'd be a good thing. I never thought the burden of retrieving the core flame of Aquila would fall to you.
Don't worry about me, Grandmother. I believe what makes someone a Skyfolk isn't just outstanding strength, but the capacity to shape the world. When the world cried out for a hero to challenge the gods 1,000 years ago, Zeliosi stepped forward and began the flame-chasing era. And now, as the flame chase journey nears its end, this broken world is crying out for something else. Healing. Isn't it poetic? A saga that spans 1,000 years, began with Sky, and will also end with Sky.
You're still as optimistic as ever, just like when you were a kid. If your mind is set, Hyacinthia, then carry your resolve through to the very end. Return to the sky with my blessing, and watch over this world on the threshold of salvation.
Grandmother, thank you. But I have one last request.
Speak, Hyacinthia. We should still have some time.
Before you go, could you tell me the tale of the Sky Hero once more? Just like you used to.
Then listen closely, Mike. For millennia, the Titans waged relentless wars, leaving the world scarred and ravaged. A century of the Chrysos War, until A spear, fueled by mortal, pierced through the smoke, and Aquila, the celestial sheeper. The 100-eyed divine bird crowned with the blazing sun and wielding thunder. Those struck blind in 99 eyes by Nikador, they kept one eye glaring at the children of Twilight who received divine blessing, yet turned their weapons against the gods. The Chrysos, heir of the sky, Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, ascended the forbidden lands of the Eye of Twilight at dusk, clad in wings. To her left was the lion-headed Solipus the Sunlit Wings, whose roars breathed divine flames and scorched the world. To her right was the horse-bodied Lunibus, the Moonlit Plume, whose graceful steps trampled the stars in the heavens. The one warrior and her two beasts challenged the ruler of the sky, determined to seize the divine core flame through plunder. The Titans' every roar summoned lightning bolts, and their every movement stirred cyclones. The wounded Titan's blood poured down like boiling rain upon the world and converged into scalding torrents. In the final moments of battle, the sunlit wings set the Titan's wings aflame, while the moonlit plume sealed the divine body. The battered hero of the sky, with her wings broken and her body covered in wounds, struggled to lift her spear and pierced the last monstrous eye. The Titan's divine body crashed to the ground, and with it, the sky tore apart like fabric, about to fall with its god. The fear and pleas of mortals urged the hero of the sky to rise again. Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, the first of the Chrysos heirs to slay a god in this world, charged into the crumbling body of Aquila with her two fearless winged companions. She merged with the Titan, holding up the sky once more, only to leave behind a powerful message for the world. My descendants will be blessed and cross the rainbow bridge back to the sky. At the end of the prophecy of Genesis, they will reclaim the core flame from my hands.
Today's the day.
Wow, I didn't expect it to be so lively up here. Are these people here to send off the Chrysos heirs?
There's Vinan. Let's go talk to him.
Shit.
I know this is a big ask, Namazumi.
What?
I hope you understand.
I'm making up names now.
Please don't say that, Lord Finan. It's an honor for us to be entrusted with this task.
Go then. Let's hope our concerns don't come true.
I hope you all return safely, my lord.
I'm clicking.
There you are, partner. You didn't oversleep this time, did you?
I did.
You like calling me that, don't you? Oh, well, I've embraced it now. It doesn't even faze me anymore.
Wait, what? I wasn't even paying attention.
Ready, comrade? If all goes according to plan, this could be the last battle where we fight at each other's side. If the curse separating Amphorius from the world beyond the sky is truly Aquila's doing, then you'll be able to return home after their fall. Really?
She just makes things up.
That would be a problem. We'll need to get you home before Aranova. Let's leave the emotional goodbyes for later. That'll give us some time to figure out what we should be feeling at that time. Besides, when we were playing the Seal Slammers, that bumping seal game, didn't you teach me something back then?
Nope, didn't finish it.
Crack the champagne at halftime to watch victory slip away.
Okay, so events are now canon. That's good to know.
The last mile is the hardest. That's from Dan Heng. Same principle, just more elegantly put.
Yep.
Hey, speaking of Dan Heng, where is he?
He arrived before everyone else and climbed to the cliff top to wait for us. He's probably not keen on being the center of attention.
Bro hates attention.
Lord Finan, please make sure you all come back safely.
Please defeat the indifferent Eye of Twilight and restore compassionate sky to Amphorius.
Thank you all for your blessings. Rest assured, we're fully prepared. But I'm not the main attraction today. Please don't hesitate to cheer for Miss Hyacinth when she arrives.
Miss Hyacinth, the chosen daughter of the sky, the pride of the Twilight Courtyard.
She's not just the pride of Akama, but all of Amphorius as well. And furthermore, while the Flame Chase journey is led by the Chrysos heirs, it's not just those chosen by Aglaya who contributed to it. Let's extend our gratitude to the two warriors of the Outlands who bravely stepped up and risked their lives for those they've never met.
I do that a lot.
Hero, your saga will be chronicled in epics and celebrated across the New World.
What the fuck are you doing with your hands?
Warrior from the Outlands, endowed with the might of Orynyx, the vanguard of deliverance.
After all this time, you should know when I'm just being polite and when I'm genuinely speaking from the heart. That praise was heartfelt, partner. Had I not trusted my instincts and put my faith in you and Dan Heng, it's hard to imagine what might have become of Ak. The guest of honor has arrived.
People of Akama, I've been blessed by the ancestors of the Sky People. They have agreed to bestow the 1,000-year mission to me, and to have me claim the core flame of Aquila. Today is the year 4,932
Okay, I gotta skip.
of the
I gotta go.
I, Hyacinthia of the Sky People, and prepare to lead the children.
Oh my god, they won't let me skip.
History doesn't breathe.
They won't let me skip.
evenly.
They won't let me
It's
skip.
hurried gasps have sparked a tempest, sweeping all of us
I
along.
have to leave. I have to cut the stream
And
short.
now, it's your turn to fulfill your duty. Please, guide us into the heart.
Get me out of this cutscene. I have to leave. Alright, this is where we end part 1. Stay tuned for the next stream. Possibly tomorrow or the day after. Peace out. See ya.